Just checking that you've got my microphone on, are you? Yeah, I'm definitely on. Hello. Hello. Hello! A microphone that broke literally as we came to air. That's the way to start a Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday. Now that's the day to start. It was some day, somewhere in the middle of the week. I'm Vicki, for those of you who've not met me before. Great to have your company. Hopefully that's just the bad luck out of the way for the day. We've got a brilliant show lined up for you. Lots and lots of treats. Some fantastic features in terms of gemstones, including pieces that I've never seen before, and I'm really excited to give you the chance to own. And the lovely thing is that you're going to be inspired by the gorgeous Sheila today as well. Hello, Sheila.
Hello, Vicki. I haven't worked with you for a while.
Yes, it's quite exciting today because we've got some really nice,
gorgeous colours. Stunning.
Well, we have got some really funky bundles coming your way, but we also have some really nice pieces. I mean, your boutique collection today is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
It really is.
I do love it, and yeah.
Very, very exciting. For me, I've not seen one of these gemstones at all, and you'll see that Sheila has gone to town. I think it's fair to say that boutique is as boutique does. This is just one of the pieces that Sheila's made from her boutique collection today, and that is coming your way later on in the show, including, as you may see, watermelon solar quartz.
I said to Kim, I said, at a glance, it looks like a cameo.
Yes, it does, almost. Yeah, I'll show you it as individual gemstones, because they're just I've never seen them before. I've never seen anything like this before, to be honest. They are absolutely incredible. Check those out. And they're just one of the aspects of the boutique collection today. Just one of them. They really are tremendous, aren't they? And you'll see that Sheila has gone to town with these within the boutique collection, and that's coming your way later on the show. We also have coming your way some beautiful opportunities for our collectors of gemstones, including Zavarite garnet and Maui kunzite. I know, you just I'm hitting you hard today, hitting it hard. And if that wasn't the way to just start off Jewellery Maker, then which way is it? The early bird. Yes, we start off our early bird offer with a trade price opportunity. This is one of the deals that we just could not fit in to the trade show last week. So, what do? Do it today! The thing is, this literally is a trade. There you go, look, trade offer it says. And if it says in the graphics, then it has to be. You have here your rainbow hemp cord combination. Now, it says 400 yards. If you convert that into meters, that's 366 meters. So 366 meters of your hemp cord. That includes the 2 gauges, I believe, 1 mil gauge and the 0.5 mil gauge. And you're getting 2 lots of each. So in total, 366 meters. That's 400 yards. 400 yards. Now that's 10 packs. Each 10 pack is 10 meter lengths, and those 10 meters, as you can see there, perfect colors, really nice mix of colors, truly exceptional. So you have in total a combination of reds, oranges, blues, greens, blacks, browns, beige, cream, and all yellows, did I mention? And all together 1 mil and 0.5 mil gauge in this combination. Now, I said to you it's going to be a trade price, and I just can't say the word trade unless it absolutely sits within that steal deal offer, or almost that extreme offer. So if you buy in a big quantity, we reward you by giving you a low price tag. You're buying in quantity right now because you're getting 400 yards, but just to highlight something, that you are indeed getting, shall I just say it? Half price. What I'm about to do is that you buy 200 yards, you get another 200 yards for free. Tom likes. He's giving me the eyebrow already. He gave me the, really now, Vicky, is that what you're doing? Tom's got great eyebrows for that. Really, he's hello, Miss Moneypenny. You know, yeah, look, watch Tom's eyebrows. Ready, go, Tom. Nice. Good eyebrow action this morning. But he's already given me the brow. Yes. Yes, nice brow. You've got here, you buy 200, you get another 200 for free. I like that kind of a deal. I'm sure you will as well. You've got a big opportunity. You should be paying £15.80 for all 400 yards. In fact, you're going to get it half price. Buy 200, get 200 for free. How about that for the start of our early bird offers? £7.90. So that's £7.90. If you think about all of the different techniques and mediums that we have available to us here at Jewellery Maker, and how many different ways you could really optimize on this. I mean, let's think your kumihimo, you've got your bead loom, then of course you've got your crochet, you've got your knitting, then on top of that you've got your what's called macrame that we did yesterday. You've got loads of different permutations which will really make a difference. Even if it's just simple plaiting and threading, these are the colours that will really add that detail. £7.90. £7.90 is all you pay. I mean, that is half price. Buy 200, get 200 for free. It's a big opportunity. All of that. 200 yards for free. That's the way to start now, isn't it, Sheila?
It is indeed. And I have to say that I love working with those threads because you can create so many diverse things, as you've just said, and the colours are just amazing. They're the colours of the rainbow and more.
And that's the thing is that they're quite diverse qualities, aren't they?
Yes,
to the texturing of the jewellery that you're going to be able to make.
Yes, very much so, yeah. Yeah, I love them. You can bobbin, as you say, knit, crochet, macrame. You can, in the heart that I've done on the boutique, you can use them in there as well to make little roses. If you, there's so many things that you can do with them. Yeah.
And when you've got this kind of quantity, you don't have to be too precious about it.
If you
can explore, you can really have fun with it. You're going to be very proud of me. I do have something to tell you, and I haven't told you yet.
Okay.
You're going to be really proud of me and my daughter.
What have you made?
Well, me and Georgie, or should I say Georgie and I, do it properly. Georgie and I are now officially French knitters.
Well, there you go. And
yes, my 5-year-old daughter and I are now French knitters. We sit together, and the two of us.
It's good.
It was so gorgeous the other day. I found
it's very therapeutic as well, isn't it?
It was lovely to do together, really lovely. And she was thrilled. And she went, "Mummy, what do I do now?" And the opportunities are endless, George. And she went,
"Pop your gemstones.
What am I going to do, Mummy?" I was like,
"Pop some gemstones in the middle of the hole."
Do a little cage.
Yeah, that's the cage, and if it's say maybe black or something sort of purple, then put some white pearls in or some really bright,
nice.
And then you can actually have it as a bangle.
So could you do it with this?
Oh gosh, yeah.
So you could French knit.
Oh yeah.
And you could then put your gemstones through.
The thicker the thread, the thicker the French, the sort of encasement you would have, the thicker the cord or whatever the thinner it is, then you'd see the gemstones even more. That's why wire as well, if you use wire. But with the cord, it's sort of softer.
Yeah,
so
it's almost
ideal for children and for bracelets and
I've
for
not
little.
tried it with hemp cord yet, but
I remember when I was little doing like a little placemat, doing it swirly.
well, that's what I said to her. So let's just keep on going. Let's see how long we go, and if we get to a certain length, maybe we could come up with something, or we could do a little necklace for her or something like that.
Plait it in different colours with that. Looks lovely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yes, so I'm slowly,
well done,
slowly penetrating into my lack of creativity and then my desire to teach my children new things. Jewellery making is slowly coming on board on me. I know miracles do happen. You've heard it here first. Right there, we have got sunstone for you right now. If you've just got that buy one get one free, congratulations, half price offer. Great deal to begin the show. We are challenging Sheila today and we're giving her some deluxe gemstones. In fact, the nicest thing about today's show, I think we really have gone for the luxury side of jewellery making. I think we've really captured the top grade, the top enviable assets to our vaults. We've really brought that together in our boutique show today. You've got a breathtaking quality of your sunstone, and as you can see there, shimmering, sparkling gemstone. The internal of this stone is what makes it so interesting. Really glistening, that's the word, glistening. A gemstone that you can't really compare it to any other gemstone, because there isn't another stone like it. A gemstone that has this kind of internal shimmer. It's not an external like perhaps you would get from a moonstone. This is internally exciting, which means of course the external, you just get that radiance, that almost glow to it. It really is a beautiful gemstone and a real collector's piece at the moment, because there's not a lot of sunstone around. You know, it's not an everyday stone that you'll find in your jeweller's stores. It's not an everyday gemstone that you'll find. Well, pretty much you just got to come to us to get these kind of deals, because this is definitely going to be a deal. The luxury, the quality, the glistening shimmer, and that's what we want from jewellery. You want it to catch the light, you want it to catch your eye, you want it to be a feature to your jewellery collection. I mean, you could easily make a beautiful simple bracelet and matching earring set from this strand, and the effect would be glorious. Especially, can you imagine drop earrings and the light just moving through those gems all the way, and as they move through, the colours are just going to glisten and shimmer and radiate through. And you've got here 45 carats of sunstone in these graduated bicones. Bicones were probably more rondelles actually to my eye, but let's not, what's it, split hairs, is that how you say it? Yes. Let's not split hairs. I've got enough split ends. When I don't have my haircut. You've got here 3x2 to 6x3 millimeters in this strand, and it is going to be a corker of a price tag. 28 centimeter strand, so enough definitely to make a feature bracelet with matching drop earrings, and this is going to go a long way to give you a real glistening, shimmering, sparkling look for your jewelry collection. And coming up into the next couple of weeks to months, you know, you start to get to that festive season, you want something that has that intensity, that glow about it. I mean, Christmas Day with a beautiful sunstone necklace, or perhaps sunstone bracelet and drop earrings, that's going to really make an impact, isn't it? But the nice news is that the impact is not going to be vast on your bank account. Because I know that you're probably thinking that we're going to take this to double figures, and probably thinking closer to £20, if not more, on this. Think again. You may have seen sunstone at your £20+, but in fact today is a one-off, and I said it's luxury for less today. You've got this one strand for just $6.95, and that's a set of a bracelet and matching earrings for $6.95. That is real luxury for less opportunity. You've got to make the difference yours, you see. The thing is when you've got such a great deal, you've got to really pounce on these kind of chances. You've got a free phone number to dial, 0800 644 655. You've got, of course, got a website to join us on as well, www.jewellerymaker.com. Whichever way you join us, just know that you really are getting some extraordinary deals where we're pushing our boundaries on opportunity of pricing to the point where really $6.95. Look at how glorious these gemstones are. And as I say, if I just drop them like so, especially I'm imagining drop earrings, as the light plays through, it literally, it glows with colour. Oh, you can really see that, can't you? That is beautiful. $6.95, a spectacular opportunity. Could you imagine getting a quality of this type of intense beauty of a gemstone for £6.95 anywhere else? Could you imagine that? No, me neither. I mean, what about putting it with the Zavarite? See what I mean by luxury gemstones? Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, that's gorgeous, isn't it? So your Zavarite garnet coming up later on. Boutique qualities from your sunstone, but without the boutique price tag. $6.95. And often when you start to talk about gemstones like this, you really are expecting them to be quite an expensive purchase, aren't you?
You are indeed, yes. And with what else I'm working with today, it goes just to perfection.
It does, because we are setting, Sheila, an amazing challenge today, and I think it's fair to say that I think you might actually be using your connections with this challenge.
Do you reckon?
Now, for those of you who don't know, Sheila she has connections. Yes, she's got good connections, she has. Yeah, well, what do they say? It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Makes no difference whatsoever.
Well, today I think it might all. Because for those of you who don't know, Sheila is the mum of one of our bosses. And in fact, Sheila and of course Sarah and Steve, the husband and wife team who own the Genuine Gemstone Company, with of course Gemporia, with our Gems TV. We've also got Rocks for the US, and of course with Jewellery Maker. And you must be very proud of your daughter.
Yes, I mean, we started it 3 years ago. There was Sarah and I on the first day, and it was, and I mean, now look where we are.
Yes, it's incredible, really.
Yeah, I mean, we had 2 hours in the morning from 7 till 9, Linda and I did, and it was on about 3 days a week, I think. And now look where we've come. So it's wonderful, and thank you to everybody out there that's been a support and helped us to get to where we are now, and to bring you such fabulous quality gemstones and all the new things that we sort of have on every day now.
Yeah, so I think we often see ourselves as a team, but the team is not just in the building. I think it's a team of all of our friends and everybody who watches and everybody who's really come part of the family.
Yes,
and you know, we are a family-run business, but I think that the family is literally, well, it's global now. It is a global family, but in particular, it's nice to know that we're all pulling hopefully in the same direction.
Absolutely.
You know, and with the intention is always to give the best deals, always to push our boundaries. Like deals like this one, $6.95. Go and try and find it anywhere else is always what I say. And if you can, 30-day money back guarantee, send it back and your money goes back into your account anyway. I doubt very much that there's anywhere that can compete on a price like that for sunstone of this quality, but it's definitely worth doing your research if you've not joined us before. But if you have, you've probably got a sense of our pride in being the place to get your genuine gemstones for jewellery making.
I know, look, it's so gorgeous, isn't it? And I love those. Ooh.
So pretty. Oh my God.
They're amazing. Look at those. Wow. Ooh. I'll have to look at them for a while. I might not get much done today.
My God.
They're stunning, aren't they?
They're amazing.
Oh, beautiful. Very, very classy.
You know that song? Autumn days when the grass is June.
Never heard of that. Oh, that's
That's
a new
like
one.
Really classic.
Go on. Well, can you get into the verse? Then I might recognise it.
So I mustn't forget. Now I mustn't forget.
I've
to say a great big thank you.
No.
I mustn't forget.
No, never heard of it. Oh, I say, where have I been?
Amelia's like doing a little bit of a, she just needs a lighter and she'd be with us there. Amelia knows which one I, but the song is about
sheltered life.
the song's about autumn days, and I just feel like this
I'm
is
a bit older than you see, so maybe it wasn't
not much.
Then.
You got here real autumn
They are
dear
absolutely.
colours.
When Amelia, put them there, I thought, wow,
the warmth
absolutely
of those
gorgeous.
colours. I mean, it feels like they're glowing against glowing. Isn't that Northern Irish?
I might smuggle those out for my holiday.
Oh, I tell you what, they are absolutely incredible.
They are to die for, aren't they?
I mean, they
really
are truly stunning. So you have here, this is your colour, your golden colour-coated chalcedony, and these are your graduated faceted pears. And then we're also giving Sheila, keeping with that real autumnal flavour, we're also giving you these beautiful hematite as well. And these again with that copper finish, just really giving the warmth.
They're stunning.
Against the skin.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I really have to highlight that is special. It's your golden sheen, and we're just setting the challenge for Sheila, and then we'll get to the price tag later on when we see the resulting jewellery. Obviously, I've just got to warn you, you're probably not going to get that much jewellery because I think you'll just be
yeah, I was going to say
staring.
Yes, I will, yes, and the time will go, and I'll think, oh dear, I'm still looking at them. I mean, I know what I would straight away do with them, but I'm going to try something a bit different, I think, today.
Oh, can I just do that?
Yeah.
Just that against the skin.
Stunning.
Oh, that's gonna look amazing.
I did a boutique collection a few weeks ago, and it was like a snake in the sort of the copper wire.
Oh,
Those
yes.
would be
Copper wire.
wonderful.
Beautiful.
Wish,
Yep. Looking forward to
go
seeing
with
the jewellery.
any-
You've
yeah.
got the chance to own that later on in the show. That will be coming to you. Now then, we're going to just crack straight on with lots more deals and leave you to just
Have a look.
yes.
Oh,
Now we have got for you a low stock offer. Now it is going to be a case of first come first served. If you see it and you want it, you got to be quick to get it. Where are we? Where is it? Oh, you mean this big one here that's right in front of me? You mean that's absolute whopper? I didn't think we were going to do this one straight away. I thought you meant the other one. Okay. Well, Kim, aka Nora, says she's not holding back. No. She's going straight for the jugular today. Check this out. It is a mega deal, but I've just got to highlight quantity restricted on these big quantity strands, these big feature bundles, limited availability in quantity. But of course, the nice thing about it is that we really are bringing you a spectrum of amazing gemstones. Now you're looking here at shell pearl, you've got some beautiful amethyst, you've also got a combination of your magnesite. I think I'll break this in 1, 2, 3, 4 double strands within this. 4 double strands. That's a nice combination now, isn't it? Well, of course, we did our chips and nuggets show yesterday. This would have gone very nicely in our chips and nuggets. Now you've got a combination. Let's just take you through there. You have got amethyst. You've also got your iolite. You've then got, let me just make sure I'm giving you the right information here. You've also got your prehnite, and then on top of that, you've got your lavender amethyst as well. So you've got 2 lots. I mean, it's just so much. Let's just go all the way across. In fact, I'll just give you the full rundown. Ready? Let me put those up to that side because you've seen all them. And let's do it like this. Ta-da! You have got a combination of your orange long nuggets of shell. You've got your polished amethyst graduated nuggets, your prehnite nuggets, and you've also got your bright pink shell long nuggets. Iolite nuggets and amethyst nuggets. You've got crazy agate top drilled medium nuggets, prehnite smaller nuggets, that's pyrite as well in the double strand, lapis lazuli nuggets. You've then got your multicolour magnesite nuggets. Then you've got your fuchsia shell drop small nuggets. You've got your orange shell nuggets, and then to finish it all off, bring it all together, you've got your chips and nuggets DVD. Because of course, this is the way to begin your exploration into chips and nuggets. This is truly a fantastic culmination of our vaults. Now you should be paying almost £53, well over £50 you should be paying on this bundle. DVD and then 15 strands of your chips and nuggets. This is gonna go, this would be great if those of you who missed out yesterday on any of our chips and nugget bundles. Of course, it was a big show yesterday. If you missed out, why not now get the DVD and your 15 strands for £1 price tag only, and that price tag is going to be seriously low. Should be over £50, limited stock. Now hang on a minute. DVD is £4.95, so £34.95 minus that is £30. You've got 15 strands, and that's not including the double strands. So you've got 15 strands. That means £2 a strand. Oh my goodness me! You are getting amethyst for £2. A double strand of amethyst, iolite, lapis lazuli. Look. These are £2 a strand. Really? Do you think that's going to happen on a normal day? Do you think that's going to happen any other time than right now? Don't think so. Do not think so. Should be well over £50. You've got it for 34, and if we take away that DVD price, that's £30 for all those gemstones, which means £2 a strand. In fact, if you want to be pedantic, that's £1 for each one of those strands, because that is a double strander. So if you're going to get it, you get it now. You really have got yourself one heck of a deal. Of course, don't forget, once you've paid your P&P, you can add as many times as you like for your single postage and packing of just £2.95. £2.95 for your P&P for the whole day. And if you do want to join us on this chips and nuggets 15 10 strands would be good at the price tag, but actually it's 15 strands, and that's not including that the double strands would take us to 19 strands. That's 19 strands for $34.95. And of course, Mark's Chips and Nuggets DVD, where it takes you through a variety of very effective techniques to get incredibly glamorous jewellery, beautifully effective jewellery. And I know for Mark, Chips and Nuggets is the way to go. He's one of our designers. You may have joined him yesterday. If you didn't join him yesterday, you could join us next Tuesday. So this coming Tuesday, we have got something very special. Anybody who's getting the Chips and Nuggets, I'll tell you now, we have got a massive show planned. Anybody who loves macrame, you've got to be watching on Tuesday. I can't tell you exactly why, because I'll get into trouble. But if I tell you that you need to make sure, and I'm being so specific, probably I'll get into trouble for being quite so specific, be watching on Tuesday. Sheila doesn't know what I'm talking about, but all I'll say is that you need to watch. Actually, Sheila's gone, oh, what's that about? What's she doing on Who's that man? John McCreerick. I'll give you the sign. It's a film. It's a television. No. All I'll say is it's going to be worth it. We've got Strictly Come Jewellery Maker. Oh yeah. $34.95. $34.95. Last of stock on that one now. Limited availability, but now down to last of stock. That was £2 a strand for genuine gemstones, including amethyst, iolite, and your lapis lazuli, and your pyro. I mean, you know, that's some serious gemstones for £2 a strand, isn't it? If you think of £2 a strand, though, you can't even go to like a haberdassery or a craft shop, can you, Sheila? And you can't, no. You know, for £2.
No, I mean, I do, you know, go and sort of look around and check out places, and no, I mean,
with £2 in your hand, what would you get?
You wouldn't. You'd probably get. I mean, I know many years ago, I used to pay £1.50 just for 2 pairs of earring findings. You know, just, or was it 1 pair? I can't remember now. It's going back quite a while. But so no, you don't.
You really got a chance to do something special here, really, for £2 to make your jewellery.
For £2 a strand.
You know, coming up to Christmas time where you want to make quite a lot of jewellery, you know, without a huge outlay.
And the colours are beautiful, because I mean, my take on what you wear each season, I don't think like that. I wear whatever I'm wearing, and it goes with.
Yes.
I think all colours are all throughout the year anyway. It's not a. I mean, I know we have seasons and we have colours that tend to go with that season, but I think, you know, while we have the stock, and we don't have a lot, as you've said, so I think it's a case of grab them while they're there.
Well, the interesting thing, I was just saying that when I came down to work, I've mainly packed black. Because I think I'm heading into that season now where I almost like my colour ability just goes into like hibernation for a little bit, and I just pick out black from my wardrobe. And I've got one beige top. I'm going to try and wear beige tomorrow just because I was thinking, heck, I look a bit morbid. Black. But the colour, you can really from this kind of bundle, it's just going to pop. I've got I like the Zavarite pop of colour, from the beautiful greens or the gorgeous golden. You can get a hit of colour. It doesn't have to be from your clothes.
No, absolutely. And if you do wear like a plain black dress, that black dress comes to life with whatever jewellery you wear. Yeah. Because people instantly go to your necklace or to your earrings, or they do go to the chest.
But to be honest, not my chest.
It's when you're on a train. It's when I'm on a train and I do that. I'm thinking, oh, that's really nice. And they're looking at me as if to say, why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking at me?
It's your jewellery.
Look at my eyes. I mean, my eyes. Just look into my eyes.
Yeah.
If only I could get somebody to look at my chest. That's all I'm doing.
Me too.
Right, where should we go? What should we do? Now then, I have got last of stock on these clasps, and these clasps are very, very popular. A little bit too popular, to be honest. We just can't keep up with the demand. Our amazing Cabochon collection clasps. You've got there your pear shape, smoky quartz, and as you can see here, total quality. If I profile this, you can see just how much silver you're getting, and that is a lot of silver. Absolutely beautiful quality. Did I say smoky quartz? Oh, that's really fun. I'm still so sorry. I even thought black onyx, because in my head I was thinking this would go really nicely with my outfit. But I must have said smoky quartz. How odd. You've got a stamp of 925 sterling silver as well on the back, so you know that you've got the real deal going on. And this is not just any kind of 925. This is a lot. You're looking here, 6 grams of 925 sterling silver sitting between the two. So that's 3 grams in each. That's a lot. Do you know that 3 grams of silver would probably get you at least 1.5 to 2 rings in the jewellery industry? Easily. And yet here you are getting the luxury and a real weight and quality to these beautiful clasps. I'll just show you how they work as well. See, the black is just going to go with everything, isn't it? I mean, I'm just looking at all of the colours I've got this side, I've got all of the colours this side, of all the pieces that we have to look forward to in the show, and I'm just thinking, this is just going to go with everything, literally go with everything. So you've got this really nice, simple clasp, really effective. If I just profile that like so, as you can see there, simple pinch, and you've then got your box clasp. So if I just open it up like so, and then watch this, listen. I don't know whether you'll hear it, but you'll hear it, probably you'll do a little click. Did you hear that? That's then secure. I mean, literally, that is serious. You see, once you're making top quality jewellery with top quality gemstones, you need to have the security that the clasp is going to do its job, but you also want to finish off your jewellery the very, very best you can. And I think this is where these clasps really come into their own. These are extraordinarily popular. These are last of stock, unfortunately. We have found that pretty much every time we've put these Cabochon collection pieces to air, they have flown out. So if you do want to join us, we have restricted availability, but what we want to give you the chance to own today. So you've got the rounds and you've got the pairs, and you've got sterling silver, 3 grams of sterling silver for each individual clasp. And your price tag here for both is $17.95. Now, of course, let's just remind ourselves that the first time these were launched, they were launched a lot higher. I'm sure it was like a $12.95, $9.95. So even if we stuck to those prices, we'd be higher than the price we're at now that we're bringing them back to. So we know the popularity. I mean, the first time they came to where they sold out literally in seconds, and we're now down to the last of stock on this combination, back by popular demand. But unfortunately, again, it doesn't look like we're going to have enough in stock to go around. round. $17.95 for both sterling silver. The good thing about the black is that literally take a colour and it'll go with it. Take a detail of design, it'll go with it. It's a very universal clasp. And of course, you don't just have to use it on one single piece of jewellery. You know, you wear your jewellery, you've got your wear out of it. These are the kind of clasps that could last forever. You know, that's the quality that we've put into this detail, where you've really got that, okay, once I've worn my jewellery, I'll break down that piece of jewellery and I could make up something different, and this clasp will go. Man, imagine just a simple classic set of pearls. Don't you think?
Yeah.
A simple, or like an asymmetric, make it as a
yes,
centerpiece.
or you could have it on the side or as a drop feature. They are beautiful. I have used those and they are stunning.
There is that real sense of top quality luxury that you're going to add to your jewellery on these incredible clasps. So your box clasps with your round and your pair with your black onyx. Very, very stylish look. A beautiful look. I'll just show you where one of these cabochons have really come into their own. Rosanna made this fantastic piece for us, and as you can see, how nicely that sits. I mean, it really does. It finishes off the look perfectly. That was with the labradorite. This time we've got the black onyx for you, and you can really see how well that looks against. And it almost becomes an asset to the jewellery, doesn't it? It becomes a real feature to the jewellery. Beautiful opportunity there. £17.95 is all you pay, and congratulations on that one. Fabulous. Sterling silver, 3 grams of silver. And of course, let's just remind, if you buy something of that kind of kudos, then you need the gemstones to go with it. And today, you've certainly got that. We have got Maui Kunzite coming your way, and a feature strand of Tsavorite Garnet, 2 very sought after gemstones in the jewellery industry right now. I know Steve's just, Steve, one of our gem hunters and also one of our bosses, he's just been out about, and he's still out there looking, and he's been to a couple of gem shows, maybe making sure he knows what's going on in the jewellery industry, and in particular the gem demands that are really going. Unfortunately, found out that a couple of the gemstone mines that we've been sourcing from, they're now closed, which makes us a little bit sad, you know, really, really sad. So that, you know, it almost, when you know, we get these emails from Steve Wiley's away, it reminds you that we're working with Mother Nature. It totally reminds you that we're in the lap of the gods. Yeah, you know. Absolutely. And I think sometimes we go, oh yes, look at this, $6.95. Oh, look at this, $12.95. And actually, when you get the emails from Steve, who's going to the mines and then going, look, that mine's now closed, we can't get that gemstone again. And it makes you go, oh, well, hang on a minute. Yeah. Because we almost live in a supply and demand society, don't we? Definitely. I want that, therefore I shall have it. And actually, Mother Nature is the one person who goes, really? Tough, you can't have it. And I think you go, what do you mean I can't have it? Why can't I have it? Because I want it, and I want it now. Well, it is. It's Mother Nature. It isn't man-made, is it? So it's... That's it. And I think that's the fact is that we become really complacent. We become very demanding, and in some ways, we almost, Mother Nature every so often just gives us a bit of a slap with a wet fish across the face, and she goes, hang on a minute, I'm in control. And that all of a sudden, that gemstone you really want, you might want it, you can't have it. And then we want to spit the dummy out and chuck the rattle, and it's tough luck because she ain't listening. I ain't listening, says Mother Nature. She's like, can you imagine? She's like, I can imagine Mother Nature being really like one of those people that you go, oh, I'm not messing. Like Oprah Winfrey, you wouldn't mess with her, would you? You just know that she's like a tongue of steel. You can imagine just Vanessa, what's her name? Feltz. I reckon she's somebody who I think she's got a brilliant. Oh, I love listening to Vanessa Feltz talk because she uses words, and I go, oh, how do you know that word? Oh, like people who've got clever brains. Those are the 2 people I aspire to be: Oprah Winfrey and Vanessa Feltz. Woo! Who needs Beyonce? You've got here a brand new strand of pearls. Oh, pearls, and luxury pearls at that. Chocolate cultured pearls. These are exquisite. Oh, these are going to go so nicely with your challenge, Sheila. Oh, wouldn't they just? Oh, yes. With those beautiful sunburst autumnal shades. They would just go so well with the chalcedony. And here you've got, well, the natural beauty of pearl. Pearl has got the most extraordinary, of course I'm going to say the word, pearlescence. This is where the light moves over the surface of the gemstone, shimmies and sheens like no other gemstone. Literally not another gemstone can capture the pearlescence of this piece right here. You can really see the luxury of these gems as the light moves over what is called the nacre. Now a nacre is basically a layer of pearl as it forms. Now pearls are made up of multiple layers of the nacre, and once you've got that individuality of the stone forming with its layering of the nacre, you then get a movement of light. And within the gem world, the movement of light on a pearl, no other gemstone but just on a pearl, is called the orient. So the orient of light is where you get that movement over a pearl, and in particular it's a very, very stylized movement. It's the sheen. It's this beautiful, almost ethereal like shimmer of light that really captures the beauty of a pearl, and no other gemstone has this capability. It's a very highly demanded gemstone, and coming into the back end of the year, we just know that we cannot possibly expect to be anything other than putting these to wear and then selling them out within one go, because these are the pearls, these are the gemstones that everybody wants to work with coming up into the back end. Because really, pearls are always going to sell if you're selling your jewellery. Yes, pearls are always going to be a classic if you're making jewellery for yourself. If you're giving it as a gift, well, everybody knows the beauty of a pearl. Whether what generation you are, the younger to the older generations, we all love pearls, and that's the great thing about them. So they're always in demand. But at the back end of the year, these just come into our vaults and fly back out again. So if you see something that you want today, I would certainly suggest you go for it today, based on the fact that we just know they're not going to hang around. If you got those cabochons, could you imagine just a simple cabochon clasp on the back of that? I mean, how much would that cost you if you actually went to your local jeweller's store? If you went there right now and said, okay, I would like a sterling silver, at least 3 grams of sterling silver clasp on a pearl necklace, and I want classic brown pearl, what would you be paying? Well, easily towards the £100 marker, if not, well, that's my experiences. Go and do your own research, but to my experiences, you'd be paying close to 100, if not over £100. In fact, I think I saw the last time I looked at a pearl necklace, £120, £99 for just a single pearl pendant. So, you know, you're talking about some serious money could be handed over if you got somebody else to make this for you. Or you buy those beautiful sterling silver clasps, you get this incredible feature strand, perfect for your Christmas and your festive events, and then you look at the price tag and you have a little smile to yourself, because if you've just got those clasps, those beautiful box clasps came in at less than £8 each, weren't they? So less than £9, beg your pardon. So less than £9 for the clasp. Let's see how much this strand is going to be. So you're talking for less than £25, you can make your own feature pearl necklace. Or you can hand over 3, 4, 5, 6 times that elsewhere, and that's what they're going to give you. Are they going to give you any more quality? Are they going to give you any more silver? Are they going to give you any more opportunity? No, not to my knowledge, not to my experiences. And I mean, as I say, I do a lot of research, and I do a lot of I want to make sure that if I sit here, I'm sitting here with the confidence and knowing our pricing is incredible. And I just know that there's not many places that do this kind of quality and then match our pricing. $14.95. And don't forget, these are genuine pearls. So if you are now just going, oh, look, I've just found a pearl strand for $3.99. That's fine. Is it genuine, and can you guarantee it's genuine? If you come to us, we're part of the Genuine Gemstone Company. We give you a certificate of authenticity. We have gemologists who work with us, so you can buy from us with confidence that you know. I often say, if it's a low price, it's probably too good to be true, because in the gem world, the facts are is that if you're going to go to pieces like this, you're probably going to get a trade price, because we have the availability of buying in larger volume. The more we buy, the lower the price is, and we pass that saving on to you. There are many places that just cannot compete to our buying power. And that's why I'm saying, if it's lower pricing, check that it's quality, check that it's genuine gemstones, because we really are boundaries. Boundaries are always pushed with us, especially with our pearls. So do your research, and then of course just have a look at the pieces that are made in the high street for those hundreds of pounds, and then make the choice. Do you want to spend £100+ on a pearl necklace, or do you want to make it yourself and say less than 25 for quality pearls like this? I know which way I'd go. £14.95 is already paid. Congratulations. Luxury for less. That's what it feels like today is all about. We're going for luxury for less, aren't we? Right then, let's move on to our first kit of today. Ooh, now let's stick with the word luxury. This is sumptuous luxury. And this amethyst strand is breathtaking. I'll warn you now, I'm probably going to spend quite a lot of time on this one strand, because this strand on its own is exquisite. You know, if you wanted to ask me, Vix, what is a textbook colour to an amethyst? Well, what would I say? Well, there's no right and wrong in the gem world. I'd suggest that perhaps it's all to the eye of the beholder. But if I was going to talk about the classics, I'd say this is probably it. Most jewellers, most gem lovers, most crafters would go with this quality of colour. Deep, rich, velvety purple. Now I do want to just highlight the luxury of this one strand is reflected in its price tag. The strand alone by itself, if you made this purchase today on our website, this strand alone is £15.95. So this strand alone, £15.95. Now just please keep this in mind. Just remind yourself, in fact, if you've got a pen and paper, yeah, I have to do that these days. I literally have to go, oh, I need to write that down straight away. Because if I don't write it down, straight out. I can't. Claire says she writes things on her hands. Well, obviously, I definitely can't do that with my job. You know, I just can't have loads of things written on my hands. Claire says she's already got 3 notes on her hand today. I find myself going, I'll write that down now. And I've got a notepad, and that's when you know you're getting a little bit older. I've got a notepad and a pen in my handbag. That's when you know you've just tipped that balance. Yeah.
Well, I'm off the scale now then.
Claire's just going, yeah, it's really nice to have a notepad, because when you've got a list, you get to tick things off when you've done them. Oh, the reward. You know what's hard though, is when you've got that list and you know you're writing down things that are probably not going to happen for months. Yes. And that's really hard, because by the end of the list,
your list tattered. Is big, and it's bigger.
It's like really scrawny. Yeah. Oh. And Claire says sometimes she likes to write things down that she's already done, just so she can tick it off. I might start doing that just to feel like I'm achieving something. Put the washing in, tick. I've already done that.
Oh,
take the washing out, tick. That's good. I like that. I might start doing that just for the sense of achievement. Real, you have got to know that this is 59. Have you got your notepad and book? Okay, notepad and pen. This strand alone is £15.95. Let's just register that one. £15.95 on its own for this strand. When you see the price of this kit, you'll understand why that price is so very, very important to remember. Now, not only are you getting this beautiful feature strand of amethyst, check this out. If you've just got your pearls, how about you get some more? Yeah, we're talking about your white cultured pearls in the rice bead 7x5, and they are so feminine, so classy, so elegant, beautiful. And when you put the purples against the creams, I think you'll agree with me, they're not even cream, they're almost pure white, aren't they?
They are pure
bridal
white.
White.
Yes, they are.
Know?
Yeah.
No, quite. And me. It's just something about pearls that just makes you go.
And you can put them with anything.
Really sophisticated,
yes.
Very wearable.
Go
and that's
with everything.
You know, I know there's a lot of jewellery in the jewellery industry where you look at it and go, oh, that's beautiful, but I wouldn't wear it.
No.
You know, there is a lot of that going on. Some of the big designers, I look at and
some
go,
of the catwalk.
Look at that amazing
yeah.
so I'm not going to wear that. You know. I understand that there's a point of craftsmanship and artistry, but for me, for my jewellery collection, I buy it because I want to wear it. I want to enjoy it. I want to just take pride in and then feeling good. And jewellery can really make me feel good. Yes. And I think, you know, a lot of people will agree with me. When you put a piece of jewellery on, there is that sense of,
you feel dressed, don't you? You feel complete.
Like I've made an effort. Yes. It makes me feel good about myself.
Yes.
And then sometimes you just don't feel good about yourself. There are things that happen in life that you just don't feel good about yourself. And you look in the mirror and sometimes you just need those little boosts. I know, you know, on a day-to-day basis, you know, you're not always going to go, and you're looking good today. It's just not going to happen, is it? So jewellery can really give you just that chance to just go, yes, okay, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good. And that's important. And then this is going to give you that looking good and feeling good vibe, because you've got the depth of your amethyst and then you've got the pure luxury. Again, that word today is luxury, isn't it? Luxury pearls. Add to it again, oh, the cubes as well. Yeah, they are nice, aren't they? These are your irregular cubes of rainbow fluorite, and you've got 5x5 to 6x6 millimeter in this combination. And for me, when you think about those lovely ocean greens, and then have you taken that price lower? Sorry, I beg your pardon, I know I just stopped in mid-flow, but Kim's just given me a price for this kit, and I was like, well, that's not the price that... You are going to get into so much trouble for doing that. You are going to get into so much trouble. You do know you're going to get into trouble, don't you?
Again.
Again. Yeah. Kim's life is just like spent going, Kim, what have you done now? Yeah. What have you done now? Nora, as we call her. All right, Miss Batty. Look.
Go on then.
Not only are you getting your beautiful amethyst, your pearls, your fluorite, and you're getting 10 meters of 1 mil gauge. Why? This is going to sell out in seconds when you see the price tag. Seconds. You've got beautiful purples, a 1 mil gauge. I mean, obviously, nice thick gauge of wire, giving you real strength and structure. Can I just say, I can't believe you're doing that. I'd like to just reiterate to anybody who's watching, Kim is genuinely pushing all boundaries. $15.95 for the amethyst. Don't forget that you're getting your pearls and you're getting the wire. You're also going to get your burgundy wax cord, 10 meters of that. You've also got your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic. You've got your silver plated copper findings, that's 98 pieces. All of this for one price. Can I just pick up your notebooks? Everybody got your notebooks in hand? What was the price of the amethyst? The amethyst alone, tick off the box, tick, $15.95. The kit, amethyst, pearls, wire, cord, findings, everything you want for $19. You have done it as well. She's done it. Kim, I think, has probably just shocked herself there. She just made a little like a wow. And what's that song? I feel good. I don't think she's going to feel good at 1 o'clock when she's holding the office going, what have you done by doing $19.95? That's genuinely, can I just say?
Well, I know that's, yeah.
Look, can I just say, Sheila's giving you the mother look. Oh, she's proper. Right, Sheila, down the camera to Kim. Camera, straight down. Watch this. Watch this. The mother look. Go. Oh, she even give the little rock. You know when you're a mother, right? You did not. Right, watch. Right, so the mother look. And then Sheila did, wait, the mother look with the rock. And she went.
Did I?
The mother look has got almost like a little extension.
My mum used to call my looks, she used to say, don't give me one of your paralysing looks.
They are. My mum's looks.
It's like,
still, I'm 36 and me mum, when she gives us that look, I haven't had it for a while. But I remember I used to get the look, and if I'd said, oh gosh, I could feel my whole body going, oh, I couldn't breathe. I knew I was in so much trouble. I was so,
But no, go on.
I got that look was when I got my lip pierced.
Did you? Tom says the last time he got that look from his mum was when he got his lip pierced. I'd probably give you that look as well.
About 10 years ago.
10 years ago. 10 years is good. 10 years to not have the mother look. Yeah, you do quite well, Tom. Always a good boy is our Tom. Just 10 years ago. I mean, I know when because I don't do the mother. I'm really lucky because my kids are really good. But if I have to do the mother look, my kids literally they're like this.
Oh.
And I kind of want to stop the mother look, and I go, no, you have to do this because you've got to make sure that they understand. You've got to make them understand. But their faces, I just want to go, it's all right, really. Mummy's not really not. But you know when you have to, don't you? Thankfully, not very often in my household.
Kim, I know she has pushed it this time. I know that for a fact. So there you go.
Sheila knows for a fact.
I do.
Remember, Sheila has connections.
And if you think that looks bad, there's a worse one.
There's layers to
Do you know, I never ever had to do that to Sarah, never ever. She was such a good girl.
No, I think that's what I mean with Georgie. I mean, genuinely.
The son was,
Zach,
a typical boy, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, Zach's probably a little bit more boisterous. Yeah. Not boisterous, just,
they
really,
just get into mischief, don't they, as well?
That's the word. And he gives us the face. He knows because he goes... He pulls out, I'm sad, but actually I'm going to smile at you. 1995 for this fantastic feature offer. Look, this is going to sell out. It can't hang around. It's going to sell out. Oh yeah, I've got a necklace on. Hang on, no, don't take it off yet. We'll show everybody on the neckline.
Yeah, go on then.
She's going to take it off.
I can take it off.
Going to undress me. I was like, oh, Sheila.
I couldn't because your hair is so lovely.
Thanks.
I've always wanted hair that you could do that, where you throw your head back and you've got volume of hair.
But you want to know, I really want to know this as well. How long do you reckon the women who were in, like those just stepped out of salon adverts, or like the Cat Dealies or the Tess Dailies?
Yes, I think they've got help.
How long do you reckon it takes for them to have their hair that gorgeous in terms of how much preparation before they have to do that?
Yes.
Slow motion and it glistens. Do you reckon it's like days? Do you think somebody's just brushing their hair?
I do actually, yes, because it never happens in real life, does it?
I just can't believe it. Anyway, I've got a neckline on, a neckpiece on from this kit, and as you can see there, beautiful look. You really have got some you've done the coils, and those coils really work well with the one.
Yeah, it's a real sturdy wire, so yeah, it is ideal, and I do think the coils, do really work well, and the colour, it's such a rich deep purple, it's beautiful, it really is. And the amethyst,
quality of the amethyst, the amethyst is $15.95.
The amethyst was a joy to work with, and it's amazing what colours you can put with amethyst as well.
Yeah,
it is so no, it's beautiful, and amethyst is very popular actually. It's popular with
I know
it's a very, very popular gemstone.
Jewellery makers will say that this is the gemstone that sells out.
Oh yes, definitely.
On their stores and stuff.
Yes.
And you've really managed to capture the luxury of this, but with some fun elements as well. You've got the luxury of the pearls in like lovely classic pearl drops, but then you've also got a little bit of fun and funky with the amethyst and the fluorite and the wire together in those earrings.
Yes.
So it's quite nice to be able to get elegant, but then from the same kit get a bit of fun and funk as well.
I think that's the idea of the kits really. It's showing the diversity that you can create from one kit. You can go from sort of day wear, evening wear, as you say, a bit of funky wear. So I think it's good to do lots of different things with your kits.
And you've made 9 pieces of jewellery for $19.95.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can't believe that price.
I know, that really is low. Just so you know, that really is going to be, it has to be a sellout price tag. How many have we got left, Kim? Can't we? Yeah, right, we're down to last of stock now. Last of stock, and it's got to sell out today. That price tag has got to be a sellout price tag. It just simply can't hang around at $19.95, especially when you've got one strand amethyst for $15.95. It's a no-brainer. Pearls, fluorite, findings, wire, cord for £4.
I'm having a word with Kim afterwards to see just how she's done this.
to be honest, it's probably best not to talk to her about it.
Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. I think she's got the message, don't you?
Definitely got the message. She says she understands loud and clear.
No, it is.
You're going to show
I
us
thought
this
it
though,
would be
you?
about $24.95. I did really.
I thought it was going to be more than that
Did
because
you?
of the amethyst.
Yeah, because of the yeah. I did.
That's lovely. And you're going to show us how to make it, yeah?
Well, yeah, I'm going to. I mean, I obviously haven't got time to make it all, but I'll show you how I actually did the basic framework. And then when I'd finished the section at the bottom, I just put some more of the 1mm wire and just looped it through the top row, so it gives that sort of feature at the top,
edge.
the scalloped edge, because it is. And a tip for you as well is to put maybe a plaster or some tape or something on your round nose pliers, which I haven't got now, but at home I do, and then that sort of helps you to get a grip as well, and it doesn't mark the wire or anything. So. And
what about the nylon? What about those ones?
Well,
these ones.
Oh, there they are. Well, oh, there they are. I didn't see those there.
Those would work, though, would they?
Yeah, they will. Yeah, I didn't see those there. Oh, well, forget I said that then. But having said that, if you haven't got any of these, I hadn't spotted that right at the back. So, yeah. So basically, this is what I use.
Nylon coated,
these
or
are,
alternatively put like a sellotape.
Yeah, I mean, these are really what you want if you haven't got any. I mean, they're little cone tips, aren't they? But I hadn't got these at home. I just got my ordinary ones, so I just put a plaster sort of round it.
That's a great idea.
Or some tape, because then it stops it scratching. Yeah, and basically what I've done, I mean, I've started a little bit here now, and that is just with taking the wire round the very edge, the very top part, the thicker part of the of your round nose pliers with the tip on, or tape or whatever you've got at home that you can use. And then I just put the wire round the bottom, and then, whoops, no, I'll try not to hit you with this. And then just make a coil round the end of the round nose pliers, okay? And then take it across the other side, and then just take them out, okay? And then that'll give you that, it'll give you that sort of curve there. And then do that again. So as you can see, it's starting to go into a sort of a shape, but because it's free form, you can do it, but be careful of the wire, because you're likely to poke yourself in the eye. And it's quite a strong wire, so
it's the 1mm.
It's the 1mm. You have to be quite firm, and you have to work it. And then, as I say, don't sort of worry if it's not all symmetrical or anything, because it really doesn't matter. So it is a case of using, and then just taking it round a bit. And then what you can do as well, you can actually take the wire back round, so it gives a bit of an anchor there, like so. You can do different shapes with it. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. Move that round a bit so it's a little bit smaller. Go, and then go back again. So when you've got your shapes there, then just carry on until you've got your required length, whether you want to do a bracelet, whether you want to do a necklace as I've done. Whoops, but yes, so the wire, I mean, obviously when you're working on your own at home, you've got a little bit more control, but I did keep it on my wire reel, but in this instance, I've undone it because, here we go. So it is a case of just working the wire like so until you've got this length here, this bottom section here. I would say that's about 8 inches, something like that, 8 and 9 inches, something like that. And then, as I say, I've just finished it and gone round. When I've actually finished the length, I've actually just taken it round and sort of taken a loop through one of these sections here just to secure it. As I say, it's very, very free form, but I think it looks quite effective when it's
so once that's done, once you've done the main base,
so once that's done, so then
you've literally used a separate piece of wire.
That's right, yes. So I've used a separate piece of wire on this section here at the top, and just did a basic loop, attached it to the wire, and then just sort of got my, if I show you now, I've just sort of manipulated the wire so it goes into that shape. Whoops. So it's going round that section there, going round, only not quite as big as that. And obviously you can always open it up a bit more with your around those pliers and loop it round and inside and loop it again and just loop it round. You have to be really, really firm because it's a 1 mil wire. It is really, really strong, but it's very, and a secret with wire as well is to keep on sort of putting your finger and your thumb, and it softens it a little bit because the warmth of your fingers softens it. So that is literally all I did. It was a very sort of last minute necklace that I did, and I just started having a little, as you do, and I thought, oh, that looks quite nice. So hence the necklace that we have here.
Gorgeous. 1995, I think this kit is now sold out. Did say it was going to be a sellout. Has to be when you start to break down that pricing.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolute steal deal. You know, sometimes you just tune in and you think to yourself, oh, I'm not going to get anything today. I'm not going to get anything today. And then something comes like this and you go, yeah, I've got no options. I have to buy that. It's just too good.
Well, with Christmas coming, you know, I mean, Christmas is what, is it 97 days away? 96 now, I think, today.
12 weeks,
something
isn't it?
like that. So I mean, time goes so quickly that it's sort of grabbing things while you can, really.
You have to start saving. Just start thinking about, you know,
I know
what have I got to get and
yeah,
all of that stuff.
So really, whatever we've got that you haven't seen before or that's such a good price, get it now because.
Did you hear Mark yesterday talking about his spreadsheet for his Christmas meal?
Oh, really? Oh,
Mark has got a spreadsheet for his Christmas meal, timings, and each vegetable is actually, look at this. This is what I did, but I was thinking maybe I'm the only one who's not prepared. But Mark's going to bring it in next week so we can see his Christmas list timings for his spread. I'm so excited.
Really? I think
you're not like that.
Well, I've done it for so many years that you automatically know what time, how much, you know.
You're
I think when you're
probably
younger, I mean, I've had, you know, 14 round a table and things and doing, you know, 4 courses and stuff. So you just and a hostess trolley helps.
Oh, you sound like my mum. I'll bring out the hostess trolley.
It keeps it warm while you're having a chat and a drink.
It's not long till Christmas, and I tell you what, we're about to give you a taste of what's to come. Christmas is just around the corner. Christmas is not that far away. Christmas is just around the corner. I don't know why I'm doing chicken arms, but they might be turkey arms. That was my dancing. This is our festive spool pack. Yes, you have got here festive opportunity satin cord. Get on the lines right now because quite literally Christmas is just around the corner. That could be a song. Christmas is just around the corner. Christmas is just nearly here. I'm excited. This is your ultimate. Pick up the phones early because we are about to do something that you will not be expecting. Not be expecting at all, because watch out, we are about to give you another trade show offer, but this time with a little bit of festive feasting as well, because you are getting all of your festive colours. Gold, frankincense and myrrh. You have got here the richest of Santa Claus reds. You've got the indulgence of so many sparkling colours from your satin. Trust me on this one, you're about to get a cracking deal, and a deal that you can't afford to miss out on. 50 metres in total, so that's 5 metres of each one of these colours. It is your satin cord. Guess what? Oh, 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 price slash. Oh, 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 price slash. Oh, 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 break it down. Oh, oh, oh. I was the only one dancing there. Nobody else price slash danced with me. Not even Amelia. No, Amelia, no, you just got to step away now, Amelia. You didn't even do my price slash dance.
I'm so sorry. I was fetching my chair.
No excuses. No excuses. You were emailing Ed. All of these excuses, you've got to buy them. Listen it. Excuses. We'll try it one more time. Oh, 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 price slash. Oh, 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 break it down. Oh,
Oh.
Amelia's doing some kind of monkey dance. I'm not really sure. It was unique, yes. We're just in the sprinkler. Oh, price slash. They're like, what are you doing, Vix? Just get on with the price slash. Yes, you are getting 50 meters of your multicolour satin cord. It's your festive price slash offer, though. All together, all of the looks. Guess what? Should be $12.95. It is your price slash offer. If you got the suede cord yesterday, it's time to add some more. 100 have already gone. That's web buys who see the price at $12.95. But you know what? It's not the price you're going to pay. Look at the gold. Look at the bright colours that you could match with what we had yesterday. You've got it all. You've got it all for $9.95. Yes. All this opportunity, that is 50 meters of satin cord for $9.95. I mean, it is festive fun. This is what it's about. And the phone lines have just erupted like Mount Etna. It is busy, so you're going to have to be very, very patient with us. Please stay on those lines for us. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. Satin cord is going to go a long, long way to getting that festive feel to your jewellery. I mean, especially when you start to think maybe even if just go for Christmas decorations, and to give some beautiful detail to your trees, or perhaps you want to really match against the, of course, as I say, the suede cord that we had yesterday. This would just be a perfect matchup. $9.95 is all you pay for 50 meters. Price slash from $12.95. Rock bottom opportunity there. It's going to go a long way, isn't it?
It's beautiful to work with as well, Vicky. It really, really is. It's got such a gorgeous silk sort of sheen to it. I love working with it in all elements. It's just stunning. I mean, yeah, just beautiful.
I mean, just those colours there. I mean, that just says that really is as rich as you can get for your festive feel, isn't it?
Definitely.
Without it being gaudy, without it being, you know, overtly, you know.
It's very autumnal as well, isn't it?
Oh,
it's very
beautiful.
It's a beautiful. And as I say, I mean, I'm not just saying it. I do love it. Works so beautiful with everything that you do with it. It looks classic. It looks rich. It's beautiful.
Look at that combination. I mean, that says, that's
Christmas. Christmas.
I'm happy.
You're making your own dance crazies up now.
I tell you what, you haven't been on the dance floor with me for a while now, Sheila. I'll make up any dance move.
Well, there was a programme on yesterday about all the sort of dance moves, and it was from number 40 to number 1, but I went to bed, I didn't know what ended up as number 1.
Yeah, I only got to 39. I wasn't interested. $9.95 is all you pay. Stay on those lines for that fantastic feature festive trade show offer. It's another trade show opportunity there. Festive satin cord, 50 meters in total. Gonna go a long, long way. Plenty of stock to go around. So if you do want to multi-buy on this one, this is the chance to do so. It is the time. $9.95. Should be paying $12.95. Don't forget, from 9 o'clock Thursday morning, you will be paying $12.95. This is an exclusive price tag. This cannot be guaranteed to be a price you'll always get on this. It is a now or never opportunity. So see it and buy it. Even if you think, oh, actually, I've already got some satin cord, buy it and put it into your stock based on the fact that there's every chance if you come to buy again, it'll be $12.95. There are queues on the lines of around about 2 to 3 minutes. But that's because it's such a big offer, such a big trade show offer that you've got to make the most of this deal. $9.95 is all you pay. Congratulations. As I say, we'll process your call as fast as we can. 50 meters of satin cord, price slash to $9.95. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. Well, hello. This is, it's really interesting because we had a conversation yesterday, and I love that we can have a conversation and then we get the answer straight away.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
This is the great part of the Wall of Fame, where we get to see your entries to, of course, the competition. The competition is drawn today. It's a weekly competition which says you could get, if your number's called out, either £50 or £100 credited to your jewellery making account. And it's the time where we just get to indulge in your creativity, you know, the results of what the items and, you know, the offers, and sometimes the inspiration that you might get is then seen on our wall. And of course, you are our inspiration without any hesitation.
Oh, absolutely.
497.
Gorgeous.
And Huey B, look at this. I heard mentioned today, and that was yesterday, that Cherry would be doing a masterclass on scale mail, and I thought I should send in a piece I made a few months ago. This is my first attempt and was inspired by a necklace Cherry had made during with the pens to draw on the scales. I would like to say that I'm inspired by all of the Jewellery Maker designers. However, Mark is my silent rock. It seems that we will have both been making jewellery for 2 years in October. Whenever I'm feeling challenged, I think of Mark and how much he has achieved.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Huey, he'll be very, very proud. I'll make sure, in fact, I'll put that to one side and make sure that Mark sees that, because that's a lovely, lovely compliment.
He has achieved a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, he really has. Yes,
he has.
credit where credit's due. Absolutely.
That is just, it's very regal, and I would love that.
Yeah, really. It's going to sit right around as well, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Sit
right neckline
perfection.
that you've got on as well.
Yeah, love that.
So Huey, she'll have that.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you.
What have you got?
You don't really need it.
You've got 498.
I've got 498,
which
which is beautiful. Look at that's tiger's eye, isn't it? With what's a rich. And this is from pronounced Alia. Yeah. Now I wouldn't have said that, would you? I would have said it totally different.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad you've put that on there. Relia. Yeah. Hopefully I've said that right. If not, sorry. And she says, hi here. Here is my first Wall of Fame entry. I started jewellery making after watching your fantastic programme after I had a stroke a couple of years ago, and I'm totally addicted. Well, I hope you're improving and feeling a lot better. I absolutely love working with wire. This pendant is made from bronze wire, various shapes and sizes of tiger's eye, pyrite, smoky quartz shell, pearl and agate, or purchased from JM. I love watching and getting inspired. Keep up the good work. Oh, and that's from Relia? Oh, I can't say that. Well, how would you say that? You say it better than...
No, you've given loads of different permutations.
And it's completely wrong.
Delete as appropriate, whichever one's right.
Pronounce.
You've done at least 4 different appropriate pronunciations of one
Probably
name.
wondering who the... Go on, then you say it now. Relia?
I don't know, but all I'll say is from Buntingford.
Yeah. That's beautiful, really is stunning.
I have got 499, had a lovely morning watching Mark's new techniques while finishing off things I started but not finished. I have a little stash of these made, packed with myself. You can't start anything new until you've finished everything in the box. So here is my first piece, and I have used rose quartz together with some beautiful crystal and all Jewellery Maker findings. It is different, but I love it. Hope you do too. Problem is, I'm building a stash to sell, and I keep liking what I've made so much, so it would be hard to sell it. That's the thing, isn't it? When you make such beautiful jewellery like you have, Carol, it's hard to give it away and then to let somebody else own it. But well, I'm sure they'll treasure it. Gorgeous quality of craftsmanship, and that's Carolyn Havant.
Oh, this is from Iris, and Iris says, this is number 500, Sutash. Hi everyone at JM. I have been having a go at Sutash. This is my first attempt. As a 72-year-old, learning new skills takes a little bit longer. I can see where I have gone wrong. Well, I can't. Can you? It's well done. It's fabulous. So perhaps the next one will be better. I think it would take something to get it any better. It looks good. Not made it into anything, as I wanted to do a better one. Love the programme and all the lovely goodies. I always say I'm not buying any more for a while and then see something and then I just must have.
It's like cute.
Trouble is, the lovely sapphires and beryls never get made into jewellery, as I just want to run them through my hands and savor them. I've got some strands like that too. That's beautiful, Iris. Well done.
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
Really, really great. And I've got Sue Jones, and said this is my first attempt at a wire torque necklace. All the gems are from Jewellery Maker, and I really need to win as I have run out of funds for my addiction. Good luck to all who enter. Well, Sue, good luck indeed to you, and a great talk. I really like torque necklaces. I think they're very much a contemporary look, but but with a really classic flair about them. So I love that kind of style, and you've got a really nice, I like the plaiting, really nice to get that detail. And you're number one, back to number one again. So we have a lot still to look forward to here on Jewellery Maker today. Plenty of treats, of course. Don't forget, you've still got that satin cord, that 50-metre pack, our festive fun offer, and it is of course trade show deal of $9.95. Won't be there at $9.95 always, so please do make sure you buy. If you want it, buy it now. We also have coming your way Tsavorite Garnet. Well, you say the words and my heart just misses a beat, because Tsavorite Garnet truly is the most extraordinary collector's gemstone. In the last probably about 30 years, this gemstone has gone from 40 plus mines to 4 mines.
Really?
That's it. Yep, there's only 4 mines, and of one of those mines, it is now getting to the point where that's the page. So there's every chance in the very near future we'll have less than that. So with that in mind, this is a gemstone that we cannot underestimate. It is a collector's piece, and it's coming your way straight after the break.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Tsavorite Garnet coming your way, probably I'd guess in about an hour and a bit's time. So maybe, shall we say around about midday actually on the live show. So let's say midday on the live show, so that's about an hour and a half's time. And that took me far too long to work it out, didn't it? And about an hour and a half's time, we'll be putting that to air for you. We also have Maui Kunzite to look forward to as well. Maui Kunzite. It's a limited availability. We've seen this strand before with myself. The stock that we have left, we had a huge influx of people, but often is the case when we've got a big quantity of people on the phone lines, everybody thinks they've missed out, so they put their phone down, and then we don't get a chance to go back on it. So we said, right, let's put it back to wear and make sure everybody who perhaps missed out on owning this incredibly sought after gemstone, Maui Kunzite, is actually going to get it today. As you can see there, phosphorescent gemstone. Even in darkness, this gemstone glows. It actually retains light in daylight and then holds it, so when it goes into darkness, it then glows. It's called the evening gemstone, and it's a real treat and a half of a stone. It's coming our way, collector's choice, and that's going to come later on in today's show as well. Now then, I have got some sterling silver earring findings for you. And again, let's not forget that we are heading, in fact, trundling with great speed towards the back end of the year. And one of the nicest things about working with quality sterling silver is that if you're going to give it as a gift or you're selling it, it gives you kudos. And these are the kind of earring findings that are really going to give you the style kudos to your jewellery making. opportunity. So you have here a pack of 10 of your sterling silver earring findings. Now these are extended, as you can see. They are 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters, 30 millimeters, and you literally are going to get this beautiful long drop. And one of the nicest things about them is that you do get this really extended drop, and that's a really funky look, really on trend. It does have a security clasp, as you can see there, which will really just give you again that wearability. Really, I'm just wondering if you could use these as a brooch clip as well as you could, you know, couldn't you? Yeah, you could easily use that as a brooch. I mean, I was looking at and obviously they're earring findings. That's what they're designed to be, earring findings. But I'm just thinking, put a few gemstones on, and you have got a brooch clip as well. So you've got 2 looks for the price of one there. Multifunctional here, sterling silver again, just adding that luxury. You have here a gorgeous look, absolutely beautiful. Now look, obviously, now not to be too simple about it, but as you can see there, you can see how it's a long drop, but then you just place it as you normally would with your shepherd hooks. You place them into the ear, keep popping it through, and then dropping it down exactly as you would with your standard. It's just that there's a longer drop, and the longer drop just makes it really contemporary. It's one very big look of the moment. Now you have got 5 pairs of sterling silver earring findings here, and as you can see, real quality because it's sterling silver, but also a really nice way of getting that edge to your jewelry making. Instead of getting the classics, instead of going for the simple look, go contemporary, and it'll make your jewelry making stand out from the crowd. In fact, probably look like you've bought it from your local, you know, top fashion jeweler's store. That's the kind of quality of detail that you're going to get to this look. You've got limited stock on this, and I'm sad to say I've only got double figures on this findings offer. Sterling silver with just double figures. I don't like saying that, but I've got to just highlight, if you're going to get this, certainly I would suggest, with the way that our findings are coming in and out of our building so quickly at the moment, you really will have to be pretty quick. Now it's 5 pairs of earrings that you're going to be able to create in sterling silver, gold plated, for $7.95. That's going to make incredibly glamorous looking jewelry. Now you really have got an opportunity. If you want to join us, this is the time to do so. Gold plated sterling silver findings, 30 by 10. And of course what we've said is that you can either make 5 pairs of earrings, or you could indeed make 10 brooches. Make your jewellery go even further. I mean, there's probably a little bit more of a markup if you're selling your jewellery, or perhaps what you want to do is do a little bit of both. You know, make a couple of pairs of earrings, and then you six brooches. You know, that's going to make your jewellery go even further. Hopefully make your money go even further as well. $7.95 is all you pay. Of course, the vintage flair to your jewellery is incredibly important at the moment. One of the biggest things that you'll find coming into the next season is, of course, as soon as we start to get into our thicker coats, you know, these beautiful duffel tailored coats as well are really big at the moment. You know, a nice belted tailored jacket, but then with the lapel of a tailored jacket, adding in a vintage brooch. Of course, doesn't have to be vintage and paying hundreds of pounds. You could create your own sterling silver vintage brooch. With something like this, for £7.95, you're getting the potential to make actually 10 vintage brooches in sterling silver. That would be 79 pence. 79 pence for a sterling silver brooch, isn't it?
That's really amazing, because brooches are very expensive.
They're really, that's what I mean.
Expensive.
You could hand over, if you went to an antique shop, you would be paying easily hundreds of pounds for a vintage brooch these days. Really significant money handing over for some very strong, I mean, things like just watching, I tell you what's really interesting sometimes, watching the Antiques Roadshow, those kind of programs, because they give you an identity of how collectible genuine gemstones, sterling silver is. It really gives you a sense of how jewelry is prized literally decades before and to the present day. Let's carry on. We're going to stick with sterling silver, but this time we're changing up. We're giving you another contemporary look, and exactly the same principle. You've got the elongated earring finding. So again, you pop your your earring finding, I beg your pardon, through your hole, and then as you can see it drops, and then you've got this really long drop. Now that is again such a big look. It's a huge fashion look at the moment to go for larger centerpiece earring findings. Sterling silver, and let's face it, what, one little drop, one little gemstone, one fantastic, maybe one of the nice lapis lazuli, or perhaps you're going to create something a little bit more glamorous. Oh, imagine one of the Maui kunzite. Maui kunzite sterling silver earrings. Could you imagine? Ah, yes, please. So again, this is 10 pieces. That means 5 pairs of sterling silver earring findings. And once more, we're going to go straight down to that price tag of £7.95. So you are looking here at making feature pairs of earrings. Real luxury opportunity. This is giving a real added contemporary edge to your jewellery making. You know, the one thing that we don't want jewellery making to be is old-fashioned. We don't want it to be anything other than right on trend. We want to have, that doesn't mean to say that it has to be too contemporary. Could be classic jewellery, but we also want to keep it up to date as well, don't we? We want to have that look of the moment, and that's what you've got the chance to be able to do with sterling silver findings like this one. We're trying to make sure that every time we see something happening in the jewellery industry, we're reflecting that in the findings that we're offering you, so you can get that look of the moment into your jewellery collection and just give your jewellery, you know, I think there'll be a lot of people who work just classic earrings, but also a lot of people who are looking for something different from their earrings for collection, and you've got the chance to create it for you know, nominal fee of maybe what does that work out at for a pair of earrings? Sterling silver earrings, low price. Was it about £1.50-ish? Is that right? I think that's about right. About £1.50. £1.59. There you go. Pair of earrings, sterling silver, £1.59. Tell you what, you couldn't go into a fashion shop these days with £1.59 and buy anything like that kind of quality. They wouldn't give you silver, and I'll tell you that for a fact. You don't go to an accessory shop, you don't go to your fashion shops and see those stands. Those stands of jewellery, right, they're probably nickel based, and the facts are is that kind of item is not going to have a long shelf life, certainly not when you're wearing it regularly. It'll, you know, just, I doubt it that it'll last. You know, if you're working with sterling silver, you've got a little bit more opportunity to get the quality, and then obviously the luxury, wearability. Hold the lines. Congratulations, you got that one. Looks like that'll be gone. Now then, straight on we go to your carved smoky quartz leaves. Oh, I love them. And I've never seen these before.
We had them quite a while ago. We haven't had them for a long time, but I did some earrings with them a few years ago, and with some gold chain and some other gemstones, and just did a cascade of them, a very long one. They looked beautiful.
Cascade of smoky quartz with then the gold plated fines. Yes. Could you imagine just that?
It's a gold chain, and maybe some, I don't know, maybe some carnelian, and you know,
nice.
Some little gold, and just have them dropping all at they looked lovely.
I tell you what you could do.
Yeah.
Mix in the gold threads.
Absolutely.
I'm going for that one as well. Ooh, I like that look.
I normally grab the leaves as soon as they come in, but
the carved leaves are just.
Kim got there first.
Oh, she's fast, that girl.
It's the battle. It is a battle, you know.
Isn't she?
It is a battle.
You've got here smoky quartz carved leaf beads. Our Kim, my producer, she is finding you some absolute treats in our vaults today, and you can see for yourself. You've got those gorgeous satin cords, and the satin 50 meters for £9.95. If you've got those, or if you're going to get them, well, I think it's fair to say that the smoky quartz carved leaves would be perfect. Beautiful look. I mean, the nice thing is that if you've watched over the past few days, you've seen some really nice techniques that you could easily apply to getting the very best out of these leaves, whether it's drops, cascades, whether it's perhaps doing a little bit of a macrame work, whichever way. I think you've looked.
Flowers as well, you can use those right. For,
There's loads of techniques that could be easily applied to a strand like this. Or if you're just getting started, this is a great strand to work with because the work's been done for you, because you've got that carved detailing, and that's really where it will make a difference, is that the carving quality, you almost can do very little to get a big result. You've got a lot of quality already placed into the gemstones themselves. So you've got this lovely chocolatey caramel quality, nice transparency as well. So you really are looking at a fine feature for your jewellery making. 95 carats in total and one price tag only. And that price tag it's low. It's $7.95 low. Absolutely beautiful, hand carved quality smoky quartz. The impact that you can really appreciate from gems like this is as even if we just place them into a simple stretchy bracelet, and I'm being as basic as you like, but one stretchy bracelet, making actually probably two stretchy bracelets from the length that you've got, two stretchy bracelets, and look at the, I mean, that would be talking point jewellery based on the fact that it's carved leaves of genuine gemstones. You know, you just don't get that kind of look very often. So when you do get it, you may as well make the most of it. You may as well enjoy it. So it's £7.95 is all you pay. If you want to join me, now is the time to do so. And as I say, if you do get those gorgeous satin spools, the 50 metres, perfect. Perfect to get that lovely, real autumnal flair. You know, there is that. And I guess, you know, we have to accept the fact the weather is changing. You know, the season is turning. It is. Much to Tom's disgust. Tom's making some very grumpy noises in my ear. But the fact is that as it starts to change, you want to get jewellery that could really reflect the season that we're in, and certainly those carved smoky quartz could do that. Beautiful. Now, of course, actually, let's just highlight one thing. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that would be
I just, as I looked over it, wow, the greens of that almost, it's such a bold green, that Zavarite garnet, and then going against those gorgeous chocolates. A very exciting colour combination. That's all to look forward to, of course.
Maybe with the next kit, you could buy that kit and you could put that with the leaves, and you would have a gorgeous pair of Christmas coloured earrings.
I see it.
And necklace.
We've got a kit coming up shortly, and you'll understand exactly
what
where
I'm
Sheila's
waffling on about.
You'll know exactly. As soon as you see the kit, you go, Sheila's going all festive greens and reds on us now, isn't she? Yeah. But before I do that, let's do, oh, yeah. That's nice. That's funky. That is a funky strand. Look at those. How cool are they? Now, unfortunately, we're talking limited stock. We are talking about limited availability. A fantastic strand that you have here. Gorgeous. Now, what shape? Octagons, are they? Yeah. Yeah, they are octagons. I'm so bad with shapes. I really must try harder. I feel so bad when my daughter asks me about shapes because I'm so poor on them. You have here octagons of these beautiful tropical colours. I mean, you've got these lovely citrus oranges, almost like a blood orange colour. Then you've got the darker forest greens, and now you're going to go with the aqua colours as well. And so you've got loads of different variants within this one strand. Lots of different looks that you've got here. Great qualities as well. Some druzy pieces as well, if I just show you. Yeah, look. You see some little bits of druzy there? Just as a little bonus. But the thing is we've got genuine gemstones here, and one of the nicest things is that every single stone is different. So for one piece that you're going to get those lovely rich oranges, and then all of a sudden you're going to get these beautiful aqua colours, almost like an aquamarine blue, isn't it? But then look at that sparkle. Just look at that sparkle. Now, let me just highlight this. Your one strand here is £7.45. Okay, so that's £7.45 for the one strand. How many pendants? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, 13 feature size gemstones. Those gemstones are 25 by 18, so easily pendant size, or at least a centered gemstone. Nice, perhaps for you know, the cuff bangles that we've seen from our lovely Laura Binding, or perhaps your nice feature solitaire rings from our Louise Jacobson. You know, those kind of pieces. Those are the looks that you could replicate with this 13 pendants or 13 feature gemstones. That's the strand at £7.45. How about I then can give you not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 additional wax cords, from the gold to the neon green to the yellow to the fuchsia. They're all 1mm wax cords, 40 metres in total, for 50p. £50. 50p for the full spool. That all of them, 50p. So you buy the strand for £7.45, and in this bundle you will then get for 50p. 50p, you will get 40 metres of your wax cord. Now, the facts are is that we're not going to repeat all of these deals on a regular basis. You're not going to go to our website and find that you can buy these for, I mean, what does that make each one of those? If it's 50p, that's 12, nearly 13p. Right, I am not going to get you to go on our website right now and expect to see 10 metres of wax cord for 13p. It's just not going to happen. We'd be out of business. We literally would be out of business if I was putting that kind of a deal together on our website. So the reason that you come to us is because we can do bundles that you'll get no other time than now. You won't get those deals elsewhere. I doubt very much that anybody will say to you that they can do 10 metres of wax cord for 13p. 13p. It is a low stock offer now. If you want to join us, it's £7.95. Buy the strand for £7.45. That's our website price right now, £7.45. Then you get 40 metres of wax cord for 50p. 50p. And Sheila, we've already talked about the potential of the hemp cord, but exactly the same from our early bird. You've got the same opportunities to work with your French knitting, to your macrame, to your kumihimo, to your braiding, to your knotting, to your, you know, there are so many different permutations.
It's endless to sort of even embroidery and putting gemstones.
Crochet.
Through crochet, with the sari silk, with everything.
Your earrings. Hang on.
Everything.
Yeah, you know the earrings that you made?
Oh yes,
from the
crochet. Yes.
Now just see, this is with wax cord.
I mean, this is with wax cord, but can you imagine the colours of...
That's what this is wax cord though.
And I noticed that those colours are different to the other ones.
Exactly.
So you've got a variation of colour, haven't you?
So can you see how, I mean, one gemstone, that's it. One gemstone per ear, and a simple shepherd hook, and look at the impact that you can create thanks to this wax cord and a little bit of time and detail.
You could put a gemstone in the middle, which I'd sort of run out then, so I just made those with what I had left.
See, I just think that that's fantastic, and if you think about it, how many pairs of earrings could you create in this type of quality with all of that cord?
And bracelets, because you can actually do that same design and just link those circles with the gemstone in between.
Link. Actually, those could be all links, couldn't they?
Yeah.
With some nice, maybe like wire
gemstone, or whatever.
Ooh.
So, you know, the sort of choice that you have is just so wide and varied that it's amazing what you come up with, and those cords do look lovely. If you're doing any sort of, like I've done with the heart for the boutique collection, you can make little sort of roses by just taking the cord round the needle and pulling it through, and it gives you a tiny little swirl. Yeah. So those
going to go a long way.
They go a long way.
Looks like that's gone. Looks like it's gone. You know a great deal when you see one, and that was without doubt a great deal. And we're going to move straight on now then, Sheila. We're talking about festive reds. When we did that gorgeous green, we said let's have the festive reds in. Go on then. Come on. Have we got a kit with emerald in it? We have got a kit with emerald in it. double strand of emerald in a kit. Now, if anybody is watching for the first time going, and why is that so momentous? Seriously? Emerald, one of the world's most renowned, recognized, precious, prized gemstones, one of the top 4 selling gemstones in the world alongside rubies, sapphires and diamonds. This is a gemstone that is, I mean, it's extraordinarily exciting to work with a top grade gemstone like this, highly sought after. I mean, these are the gemstones that sit in the world's most outlandishly beautiful and yet also incredibly expensive boutique jewelers. Now you've really got something special there. A double strand of emerald in a kit. You want to know what's else in this kit? Yeah, you want to know what else you're getting? Well, Sheila said about the red. Cranberry red. Cranberry red. Oh, what are those red currants, aren't they? Really red colour that you're getting here. Santa Claus red, really. I mean, beautiful, a vivacious and fully saturated colour as well, which is nice. You know, it's not insipid, it's got a real intensity. Graduated size, so you've got your smaller to the larger. You've got the red colour quartz. These are graduated from size 6mm to 15mm, and it is a 40 centimetre strand, 270 carats in total. Let's keep adding, and we're adding True Blue, baby, I love you. It's a proper blue. It's a true blue. It's that, the blue that's not too cool. It's not too, it's almost got that right on the cusp of neon royal blue. I don't even think there's such a thing as neon royal blue, but it is really blazing blue. Navy blue it's classified as, but oh, I couldn't give it that colour. Cobalt, that's it, cobalt blue perhaps is the way to describe it. You've got there these beautiful colours illuminated, and when you've got the red, that feels a bit patriotic, doesn't it, with the red and the blue. Now we need a little bit of white, and we've got it. We have got it. And now I'm going to say this, and just go with me on this. You know how I said there's 4 top gemstones in the world, and what are they? Emerald, ruby, sapphires and diamonds. Look, watch. Diamonds, sapphires, rubies and emerald. Doesn't it look like that? That really does look like it's the quality of the top 4 gemstones. You actually are getting one of the top 4 in this anyway. You've got emerald, but emerald, ruby colours, sapphire colours and diamond clarity from this combination. You've actually got your clear quartz, graduated, plain, irregular drops. 4/5, because of course it's a double strand of your emerald. We're adding and adding and adding. In fact, let me just show you. I don't know whether you can see that behind me. In fact, we're going to show you at full screen so you can see. Because can you see that you are getting, hang on a minute, 2 reels. Oh my gosh. I've just realised that you're not just getting, right, 2 reels of wire. That in total is 20 metres of wire. It's 0.6 and 0.8 mil gauge. These are so popular. These are the gauges that everybody loves working with. 0.6 and 0.8, and of course the silver coloured, certainly the most popular, certainly. I'm going to keep on adding large, medium and small memory wire. So that is 14 coils of each. 14 coils of each that you're getting here. Large, medium and small memory wire. Not even stopping there. Match it with this beautiful organza ribbon, blue, red and yellow. So you're going to get here, let me just make sure I get the exact measurement, 5 metres of each, so that's 15 metres of your organza ribbon. Beading thread, monofilament and elastic. This is just an abundant kit. This is ridiculously abundant. And to top it all off, you're also going to get yourself some feature findings, and those findings, 98 pieces of your silver plated copper findings, extender cord endings. You've also got toggle clasp endings, shepherd hooks, your head pins and eye pins, bolt ring clasp, meter of chain. All together, this is a huge bundle of an opportunity. Now, we should be closer to £40 on this kit, easily closer to £40. You've got here 4/5 strands. I think really the colours you got here are the colours of the big gemstones in the world: rubies, diamonds, sapphires and emerald. Oh yes, you've got it all. You've got all of those colours, you've got all of those colours. Then you've got your wire, that's 20 metres of wire. Then you've got, of course, your large, your medium and your small memory wires. You've got your ribbon. I feel like I'm just going on and on and on because that's what this kit does. Then you've got your findings, and you've got your beading thread, your elastic and your monofilament. It feels like it's a lot of opportunity here, and I mean a huge amount. Now you should be paying almost £40. How about we half that price? A kit with emerald in for £19.95. Can somebody just get a wet fish and give our Kim a little bit of a...
Yeah. I think she's got her finger stuck on the computer.
You think she's got her finger stuck on 1995?
Yeah, I think that's where she's stuck at.
That just doesn't make any sense at all, but it's great. It's a limited stock offer. It is a come and grab it while we've got it deal. That's 20 meters of wire, memory wire. Then on top of that, you have got a combination. Look at it. I mean, it's very red, white and blue when you put those together, but then add in the emerald. I'm saying the word emerald, I'm saying the word emerald for less than £20. If you want it, you've got to come and grab it. This is the time to go for these. And of course, if you're just getting started into Jewellery Maker and you're watching for the first time, you think to yourself, actually, I'd quite like to go for this one. Too right. You've got so many different opportunities to make your life really easy and get really effective jewellery. And of course, don't forget, you get a free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase with us. And this gives you step-by-step tutorials, both in the written form and an hour of DVD instructions. It gives you the whys and wherefores. It gives you the how-tos and how not tos as well. And that's an hour long. So it really is a great way to introduce you to jewellery making. And that is actually free of charge with your first purchase with us. And I really like about this offer is that for less than £20 you've got all of the ingredients. Free of charge you get the what I always call the Delia or the Jamie, because it's like your recipe book to jewellery making. Yes. And then on top of that you can get an amazing essential toolkit which gives you everything within the tool range that you could need to get started, and it includes things like round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, wire cutters, everything you need to get started within one toolkit for less than a tenner. So really, to get started into Jewellery Maker today, you're talking less than £30 for all of the ingredients, the tools and the inspiration and the whys and wherefores. And of course we have an amazing website. We also have a fantastic Facebook site which will give you tutorials. If you get stuck, you've got loads of people to be supported by. It's a really great community of great lovely people who will hopefully support you along the way. And you know what, I have to say, for me, Jewellery Makers really are exceptionally supportive. They really are an amazing community of people who really are passionate about their hobby and want other people to have the same passion, so they'll support you. So if you want to give it a go, this is the time to do so, because look at the jewellery potential that you've got here from this kit for £19.95.
And I've got loads left, Vicky, as well.
Have you?
Lots of the memory wire, lots of the necklace wire, yeah, some of the silver wire. It was just lots left.
Now the price tag's just disappeared on the screen there, but it is £19.95, and it's called the red shoes. And the reds are really bright, aren't they?
Really gorgeous. Lovely. Red, yeah, really is a gorgeous.
And you're going to show us how to make these lovely little flowers, aren't you?
The wire flowers,
yes.
Yeah.
Go on then, go.
Go on, okay, right, okay. So you get obviously I've left this wire
And what wire are you
instant.
using? 0.6 or 0.8?
This is 0.6 because it's going to be easier to show because it's much more flexible. The 8 is as well, but it's just that bit thicker. I think it was the 8 that I used on the flowers, but it'll be easier for me to show on here because it'll be, you know, to me, and I don't have to put as much force on it, but the 1 was really strong, the 8 is great, and so is the 6. And this wire on this reel is fantastic. It really, really is. It's so soft. And it's fabulous to use. So all I've done, I've cut a long piece of the 0.6 wire, and I've just made a leaf shape by just wrapping the other end of the wire round there, okay? And then I'm going to take get another shape. So I use my thumb and I actually go round. Now, because it's so flexible, you can actually, if it doesn't come the exact shape of the other, then you can easily move it and change it, and that needs to be a little bit bigger. And then just do this, that there is your centerpiece. So then just bring your wire again round and keep securing it round, and that bit in the middle you will cover up as you get further on round with your flower. And then you make 5 of those. And because you've got the 2, there we go, we've got the 2, so make another one. So there we've got 3 now. Okay, and just wire wrap that round. And I'm going to cut that wire now because I'll have, there we go. So then I'm going to wrap that piece there round here to make a bit of a feature in the middle. And just to secure that wire, okay, so that now is sort of secured. As you can see, it's coming into the shape now. And then just do the last 2 with the other section of wire. I mean, it doesn't matter if the sizes are not all the same anyway, because flowers are a little bit individual, aren't they, the petals, okay? And then
you do like a 4-leaf clover then?
Yes, it is actually, yeah. So just move those round. And then
you could do a 4-leaf clover. If you took the emerald and you want to do like little shamrock, you could almost do a 4-leaf clover and just then like wind them round so it looks like green.
Well, nice, if you look at one of the flowers, the smaller flowers, it's a slightly different shape, the one at the bottom, and that's more like a 4-leaf clover. I think that one is. So therefore we now have the flower shape. Okay, so just keep on winding that round, and there we have the shape of the flower. Move that out of the way. And then what I do then is I just get the tip of my round, just sort of make sure that you've got your flowers in the shape that you want. Then I get the tip of my round nose pliers at the very tip and just twist, and it gives you that bend in the top of the flower. So just twist it to the left, get to the tip and twist it. Now you can see you've got your flower shape.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then you can just build those up to create this lovely, almost like posy effect, really, isn't
and
it?
then what you can do as well, if you've got some 0.4 wire at home, and then carry on just sort of twisting that until you've got like a centre sort of bulk in the middle there, What you can do is then with 0.4 wire, if you've got any at home, is just wire wrap the petals. You can either wire wrap the outside or you can go in and out and make
some detail.
So it actually fills in the leaf rather than having them. So that's as easy as it is, really.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have sadly last of stock. I literally think I have 4 left. 4 left of this kit. Not surprising that it's not hanging around.
No, there's a heck of a lot in there, really, and you know, and I mean, it's a lovely kit that will mix in with your stash at home, because you've got the emerald, you've got the rich reds, you've got the lovely ribbons as well, which is great for Christmas, and there is just so much in there, and for £19.95.
Bit of a deal, eh?
It is a bit.
Bit of a deal. £19.95 is indeed the price tag. Now then, it's another trade show deal that we didn't get a chance to be able to put into the trade show itself. So we just thought, well, we can't just let it go. We've got to just put it to wear. So when do we do it? Today. Yes, as you may see here, this is quite a bust, and I mean mass of opportunity, and this is going to go a long, long way. You have got to be prepared that you are about to get yourself an absolute stormer of an opportunity. We are bringing you here Memory Wire DVD, and that is your edition 2, I think I'm right saying, yes, edition 2, so our newest Memory Wire DVD. And of course we're also going to bring you the Beading Thread DVD, which is Gemma Crow leading you through adventures and giving you lots of different ideas to work with beading thread. So if you've got that, what do you need? Memory wire and beading thread. Do you see what we've done there? Can you see? It's like we've actually thought, hang on a minute, if we've got the beading thread and the memory wire DVDs, what do we need? It's almost like we thought, hang on a minute, let's put them together with beading thread and DVDs and memory wire. It's like we've done some thinking. Yay! That's the one time of the week. We peaked. Don't expect it again. It hurts us when we think. We have got for you. Give us just going to speak for yourself there, Vicky. Speak for yourself. It hurts. It hurts. It actually hurts. You're gonna get your large memory wire, 14 coils, ka-ching. You're going to get your medium memory wire, 14 coils, ka-ching. And you're also going to get your smaller memory wire, 14 coils, ka-ching. So you're going to get them all. You're going to get 14 coils of each. So not only are you getting the memory wire, you're going to get the tutorial to learn exactly how to use them and how to get the best out of them. But you're also going to get the beading thread, and when you get the beading thread, you're going to get a DVD that's going to show you exactly how to work with them. And if that wasn't enough, you're then going to get even more features, including 10 meters of your organza ribbon. You're going to get some beautiful, I love the color of that cord. I really like that color. Gosh, that just says, that's like Ice Queen color, isn't it? Spearmint blue, really, isn't it? Spearmint blue. Then on top of that, oh look, you're getting some more ribbon. I beg your pardon, 15 meters of organza ribbon you're actually going to get, plus a little bit of elastic and monofilament to finish it off. Now, would that be enough? You would, wouldn't it? Guess what? Times 2. You're getting a double whammy. I told you it was a trade show offer, and trade shows are always big. Trade shows are always big offers. You know, they're not the everyday offers. They are big and they are bold. So you're getting your DVDs, then you're getting 2 lots. So 2 lots of this threading pack, which includes, that means, how much memory wire does that mean you're getting? 14 coils in each, and each one's 14 coils, so that's 14, 28. Now that's got to be, is that over 80 coils then? Over 80 coils of wire that you're getting here, memory wire, over 80 coils. Then of course you've got your beading thread as well. So you're basically getting, let me just tip it out, you're getting double. Look, that's it. Look, that's how crazy this is. You're getting so much that I can't even organize it. Look, look, and look. So much to give you here. Now you should be paying on this deal, of course you've got your DVDs and those are $4.95 each. So that's pretty much a tenner, isn't it? And then you should be paying for the whole of this deal, including all of this mass of beautiful threading and wire, etc. Should be pretty much £20. Get the nice presentation gift bags as well. Let's not underestimate those lovely bags, because I always think that they're a nice feature as well. So you're getting all of this. And if you think about it, you could be a little bit you could be quite cheeky really, because what you could do as well, I'll keep this one for myself, and then the other pack I'll give as a gift, and maybe I'll give one of the DVDs and I'll keep one of the DVDs for myself. So you're treating, but you're treating yourself at the same time. Treat somebody and yourself. I quite like doing that around Christmas time. Buy for me, buy for someone else. Buy for me, buy for someone. Why not? It's not a bad way to do your shopping. You have here 2 DVDs. You've got your beading thread and your wire, memory wire DVD edition 2. So 2 DVDs, 2 hours of technique, and these are £4.95 each. Then if you buy the rest of the packs, then you should be paying closer to £20. Or for the price of the DVDs, you are also getting the DVDs and all. And I don't want to be too obvious about this, but look, all of that is free. Free. Memory wire for free, beading thread for free, beautiful satin cord for free, organza ribbon for free, monofilament for free, it's elastic for free. It's not just one of 80 coils of memory wire for free. You buy your DVDs, and you have got so much potential there to really explore. I mean, this is making jewellery making as affordable as it possibly can be. This is about showing you how good it is, how good. And the thing is, you might be going, oh, I've already got the beading thread DVD. That's fine. The good news is that if you've already got the beading thread, Christmas is coming. Let's just make up a little pack of the things that you know that perhaps. I know this is a bit cheeky, but let's just do the things that you don't need into a pack. And you go, oh, I might give them the ribbon because I don't need the ribbon. I might give them one of those threads. Right, I'll give them some of that, yes, and I'll do that, and I'll keep the rest for myself. Okay, because I've got the memory wire DVD, and I'm going to keep all the memory wire for myself, and then I'm going to do that little pack. Happy stocking filler. And what's it cost you? Nothing. I mean, that's the way to do Christmas presents, isn't it? And it's like a win-win, isn't it? That's a proper win-win situation. And the thing is with all of the thread that we've got for you right now, the other thing that you might want to treat yourself to is one of our most popular tools of the moment. Now we are down to the very last of stock on this bead loom, and our bead loom has proven to be extraordinarily successful. Really exciting, the jewelry that you can create, and really simple. You do get instructions included, but we also give some nice tutorials within our what they call tutorial videos, but also if you just keep an eye out, we do masterclasses, etc. I know our Sarah, she's got some great techniques to share with us to get the bead loom really working on your side. It's so simple and so effective. And the nice thing is, I also think for a tool of such significance, it's really small and lightweight. You know, often is the case that, you know, the tools of this kind of, you know, you can get bead looms that are like this size and are wooden, and
they're huge, aren't they?
Yeah. You know, whereas actually this is so efficient. It does exactly what it comes in a plate, and then you can literally you bend the plastic plate and you hook it, and then it becomes the bead loom. So then if you're storing it, I mean, that literally could go on a bookshelf. That could go in a drawer and you wouldn't even think about it, would you? So it's a tool that really does go under your bed.
Pick it up and have it, do it before.
Kim's just said to me, yeah, it could go under your bed.
Yeah.
Have you genuinely just said it could go? I do store lots of stuff in my bed, but at the moment I wasn't suggesting that. I mean, that's quite an odd thing to put under your bed. That's your storage, right? I was thinking that's just odd. I'll not go to sleep tonight unless I've got the bead loom underneath it. I was thinking that's just a bit odd, isn't it? I mean, I know I'm odd and everything, but
sometimes if you know, go to bed a bit earlier, you know, maybe just feeling you want to go and lie in bed and watch telly, then if you've got your bead loom under your bed, then you can do a bit of jewellery making as well.
Nice. With a cup of tea?
With a cup of tea and some biscuits, yeah.
Oh, it has to be with the biscuits.
With the biscuits.
I got a little treat. The thing is that under my bed, it's all the things that I don't know what to do with. Yeah. Under my bed, it's the things that I can't think of where to store them or where to put them. I tell you what I bought. You know those vacuum bag things? I bought those thinking that they would save my life and do it.
The plastic ones are
I'm
good.
not even going to mention it, but all I'm going to say is under my bed, I think I'd prefer to have a bead loom. You've got, especially for what we've got for you. Instructions are included with this fantastic tool. But if you watch us, then I'm sure you'll get plenty more inspiration to use this and get the resulting jewellery that you know you want. You've really got a chance to get this for last of stock for $7.95. I don't know when the next time we're going to get this back into stock, to be honest. I've no idea. But what I will say to you is that, well, in all honesty, you're going to get loads. You can use loads of different types of threads with this as well. Beading thread, of course, works beautifully with it. But I think you can work a variety of different threads within the loom, as long as you've got the tension. Because as you can see, the tension, in fact, if I turn it over, the tension is actually very important to then create this lovely like weave technique. And it really is, once you get started, very, very simple to apply. And another thing that's rather nice about it, let me see if, yes, you can see it on this picture. Can you see how you've got lots of different grooves? Can we see that? I don't know whether you can on this. Can you? Good. So you've got loads of different grooves. Now that means that you can separate the grooves as large as you want. The spaces between the threads, and it also means that you can work with larger gemstones as well as the small. I think lots of people see bead loom as like detailed and really intricate. Actually, because you've got so many different grooves, you can work with the larger gemstones as well as the smaller stones as well. So yours for the taking. It's yours for 7 nights. That gone? Not hanging around today now, is it? Just not hanging around. Right then, straight on. Oh, I'll have to move all of that over this way because look at that, loads of treats. Now we have got for you a specific festive trade show offer. It is another price slash that we can't honour any other time that within this show. So from 9 o'clock. Today, Wednesday. Well, at 9 o'clock Thursday morning, this price tag will not be applied to this offer. You will be paying the higher price tag. We cannot guarantee this deal any other time than now. And I'm saying that really specifically because one of the biggest things about our offers is that they are literally in the here and now. We can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen next week. All I know is that the deal that's taking place today, I can only guarantee will take place for this period of time. You've got an amazing combination of colours, festive spirit that you're getting within these glistening quality satin cords. It's a pack of 10, and as you can see, those colours from the blacks and navy blues, the amethyst purples, those gorgeous electric shades, and look at the bright festive reds then going into the more richer, perhaps autumnal shades. You've got bronzes, you've got gold, frankincense and myrrh. You've got 50 metres of satin cord for one price tag only, and that price tag is $9.95. It was $12.95. It was $12.95. It's been hugely well received, and rightly so. And if you're going to get this deal, you really do have to pounce on this. If you thought you'd missed out on the last offer, I know we had lots of people on the phone lines, and you thought that you'd missed out. Actually, I've got availability. Decent enough stock to hopefully give everybody the chance to get it. So please do join us there and buy this fantastic deal. 50 metres of your satin cord for $9.95. It's going to go a long, long way as well. I mean, if you start to break down how you probably need, well, what, metre, maybe a metre and a half to make a feature bracelet. And if that's the case, then you've got yourself some serious jewellery making. And of course, saleable jewellery, quality satin, lovely finish that you could use just a handful of gemstones and get a lot of jewellery for a small amount of money. $9.95 is all you pay, and it might just be your pocket money to build up towards Christmas. I know lots of us find ourselves going, oh, I'll just put that to one side. I'll just put those pennies to one side because it's coming up to Christmas and you need to start thinking about that. And if you do and you want to make just a few, an extra bit of cash, this is the time to do it. Just start to make a few of those beautiful satin bracelets, maybe with a kumihimo, macrame, etc. You'll get lots of quality really quickly, and then of course you've got the chance maybe just to make a little bit of money for yourself for the coming weeks and months heading towards Christmas. Always worth thinking about. £9.95 is all you pay for 50 metres. Let's go straight to the Wall of Fame. I have number 2, and it's Pamela. Pamela in Colchester says, made this comb using black agate, clear quartz bicones, shell pearl, and 0.4mm wire. The comb is from Jewellery Maker, along with some lava glass. And you, yes, and you can see the beautiful detail. Great piece of jewellery there, Pamela. And she says she loves the show as always. Very elegant, very elegant piece of jewellery.
It is, isn't it? It's very, very, it is. It's very, very
simple,
pretty. Love
stylish,
it.
effective.
And the little flowers, look as well.
Yeah,
little
really
flowers.
pretty.
Fabulous.
Number 2 you are, Pamela.
And this is number 3, and this is from Lynn from Wigan. Hi, Lynn. Hi to you all at JM. Here is my latest wall of fame, and it's my first go at gizmo wire. Sorry, it's a bit dark, but I don't know whether you can zoom in and see that. But need to stock up your brilliant colours of wire. Do you like my display busts?
Very nice.
Very lovely. Have a good day and keep your amazing bargains coming. Wish me luck from Lynn in Wigan. Well, we do wish you luck, Lynn, so fingers crossed.
What number is Lynn?
Lynn is number 3.
And I have number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Sue in Cambridgeshire. She says, this is my necklace made from copper wire, wire mesh and sunstone gems, purchased from JM and inspired by Rachel Norris. Love the shows, presenters and designers are wonderful. Bless you, Sue, and good luck to you as well. Lovely, nice extended design that you're going to get. I can really imagine that against the neckline, just being a real feature. Very elegant. And you're number 4. Congratulations to you. And you've got number 5?
You've got that. No, you've got the 3.
No, you got number 5.
Oh, I have. Thank you, but sorry. You've got another. Have you done your 3 already?
No,
oh
no, I just haven't done number 6. You're doing 5, and then I'll do 6.
Sorry about that. I was just a bit more. Sorry about that. Number 5. Oh, that's unusual,
this is one
isn't it?
This is one of our rings, and I've not seen it before.
Yeah, number 5.
Yeah.
And this is from Lucy.
That's it.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Lucy Smile. Oh, that's nice.
A cool
isn't
name.
It? That's gorgeous ring. Hi all at JM. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a ring made from one of the moonstone faceted irregular drops. I bought those as I thought it would make an excellent ring. This is the first one I have made. Well, if that's the first, that's brilliant, because the cut, see the cut, how it's cut beautiful. Really well, isn't it? The ring part is 1.5 wire and the beads have been attached with 0.6 wire. Using the 1.5 wire has given me the option to leave this ring open, giving me more flexibility with sizing. Yeah, brilliant. And is slightly adjustable. Love to watch all of the presenters and designers. Fingers crossed for a win so I can feed my JM addiction. And that's love from Lucy. Well done, Lucy.
I really like
number
that.
5.
Nice contemporary. That's why I was saying
it's simple, but it's elegant and it is very.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it on the wall, it struck me. I was like, oh, I like that. Really nice design.
Well done.
Yeah, and I have number 6 with some squirrels, I believe. This is Jen. She says, silly me, I forgot to attach a picture with my entry, so let's try again. Okay, so this is your second entry, but with a photograph this time, Jen. She says, Terry says, help, I'm caught in labradorite, clear quartz and hematite. Nutkin says, so am I, but it should help us in the winter to brighten up our homes. Let's break free and take one at a time. You're good at decorating our home. Jen, I love it. She says, this is my latest his and hers. Wish there were more hours of the day to enable me to make more, let alone the money side of it. I know, Jen, no, that's gorgeous. Labradorite squirrels. What next on Jewellery Maker?
I know. Sorry about that.
In fact, that's just normal for us, isn't it?
It is. It is a bit. Yeah, we are a bit wacky, aren't we?
We have still lots to come here on Jewellery Maker, but you might have known we have our gorgeous. Our lovely ladies on the workshop today. Hello, lovely ladies. Come on in. Hello. I'll stand this. There we go. Now we'll have you come and say hello to me. Tell me, what course are you on today?
We're on the kaleidoscope, the polymer clay kaleidoscope course.
Now, this one seems really interesting because when I saw Debbie this morning and she showed me what you were going to be doing, I looked, I thought, heck, you're going to be here for 3 days. It's serious, intricate work.
Well, we've already got up to the cane stage. So we're
Already?
doing really well, yes.
Oh my goodness me, you're busy. And do you do polymer clay normally then?
Yes, I do, but not quite like this.
This is
amazing,
almost like
isn't it?
extreme polymer,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
And what I found when I was looking at some of the pieces that Debbie has made is in particular that there's a lot of attention to detail within the actual making of the...
Yes, I think when I've done it at home, I've not paid such attention to making sure that everything is
Yes, almost
Square.
geometric,
Yes.
you know, in some ways, very structured. And a lot of polymer clay can be quite freehand, but it feels like this one's a little bit more of a, it is a bit more, feels like a little bit more structured in some ways, because the results are so beautiful. And of course, have you done any polymer clay courses before?
No, I haven't. No, this is the first one, so it's really exciting.
Enjoying it?
Absolutely, it's fabulous.
Oh, brilliant. And the thing is that if anybody's interested, I think for polymer clay, whether you're just getting started or whether, you know, you're exploring like you are, you're furthering your techniques, I think it's really rather nice to do it alongside somebody like, certainly somebody like Debbie, because those little, almost the little techniques make a really big difference to the end result of your jewellery.
Yes, because although you can watch things on DVD and they're very good, and you can watch the demonstrations, sometimes you can't.
It's actually feeling it, isn't it?
Yes, actually trying to get it right.
Yes.
And think, oh, that's not quite.
Yeah, and almost wanted to say to somebody, what have I done wrong? And it's quite nice to say,
which way round is it actually?
Yeah, to have that that instant feedback. I think it's quite, certainly for something like today's course, and I know you'll get some great results alongside Debbie. I mean, Debbie's courses are so well received. So if you would like to join us on any of our polymer clay courses, we have a variety, whether it's for beginners, whether you want to do Millefiori, or whether you want to join like the ladies and perhaps take your polymer clay to another advanced level. There's lots of different courses that take place throughout the month here on Jewellery Maker. I mean, we don't just do polymer clay, we do silver, we also do some fantastic wire courses. We have lots and lots of different varieties. If you want to know more about it, please speak to our call centre on our free phone number. They'll get you through to Kirsty and she'll tell you all about it. We're going to tell you a little bit more about some of the courses coming up within the break. And ladies, you get a tour around. Have you had a tour around the studios yet?
Not yet.
No, and you haven't seen the museum?
No,
yes, this museum is amazing, definitely, and you get a tour around the building as well, and you get some really nice food. But watch out, I will just suggest, look at that, can I say, Amelia's already laughing because she knows exactly what I'm going to say. The food once has been eaten by you. There are scavengers in this building that can sniff out any food that is around. Just be warned. So yes, we've got plenty more to look forward to. We're going to tell you a little bit more about the workshops in this break.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bolford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Before any of the gemstones that arrive here in Jaipur can leave Jaipur for the UK, they need to be tested. So all the genuine gemstone strands go from the vendor to an independent laboratory. They're then tested to prove that they are what they say they are. Now, as you can see here, this shipment of emerald arrived this morning, and it comes with this. This is really important. This shows that the emerald has been tested in random strands and can be proven to be genuine emerald. If this authenticity card doesn't arrive with a genuine gemstone, then the shipment won't go to the UK. Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process to get from the rough to a beautiful bead?
and welcome back to Jewellery Maker. We have our boutique collection coming up later on. In fact, not so long to go. And can you see? Oh yeah. Oh yes. One of the pieces that the lovely Sheila has made from this boutique collection. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that's a beautiful look. Look at that movement. Fabulous. So yeah, the gorgeous boutique collection coming your way. Talking about luxury gemstones, you know that I have got for you some fabulous high-grade Tsavorite garnet, a gemstone that really has become a feature to any jeweler and gemstone collector. This is a very exciting stone of choice, and it's going to be yours coming up very, very soon indeed, around about half an hour's time. Also, of course, let's not forget, we have got Maui Kunzite. It is one of the most exclusive gemstones within our collection here at Jewellery Maker. We have not seen this gemstone in this type of quality other than the strand as you see it here. Seen it, I think, probably about a week ago. The stock that we have remaining is available on this offer only, so you've got to be prepared for that one. It's Maui Kunzite and it's yours within, again, the next hour and a half or so. Now, talking about luxury for less, we've got Tsavorite, we've got Maui Kunzite. How can we top it off? Let's do a special deal on topaz. Yes, not just topaz, sky blue topaz. Breathtaking gemstone, crystal clear. Oh, they are absolutely, they are as clear as a bell. Look at that. Wow. They are dazzling. My goodness me, when you wear jewellery with this kind of gemstone, you really are going to be noticed. These are gemstones that will just shimmer, shine, sparkle. The diaphanity is extraordinary. Really, really exciting gemstones of choice. You can really appreciate the luxury of a gem like this, and it's called decadence, and it really is a decadent quality that you're looking at here. Beautiful quality to the topaz. These are graduated faceted ovals, 7x5 to 12x9 millimeter, and it's an 18 centimeter strand. Now that's one strand, but you're getting 2 strands of topaz. Of course, topaz being November's birthstone, very, very desired gemstone of choice at the moment. Any birthstone at the moment has really got that desirability, but this one, of course, coming up into the next couple of months, it's going to be top desire. Really, really exciting opportunity to start to work with. And I mean, when you start to think about topaz, when was the last time you saw a pair of topaz earrings that were anything, around about other than £50? £50? If you're lucky, you might see a little singular drop of smaller topaz. I'd guess maybe around the £30. There you go. Kim says she's just gone onto a search engine. She's typed in topaz. What did you type in exactly? You just typed in topaz earrings, nothing else. Okay, 9 carat white gold topaz earrings at £199 on a high street shop. That's a high street store, and I mean it's a high street store that's pretty much everywhere these days. And that one price tag is £199 for one pair, not for one strand, not for one necklace, not for this. Is a double offer. You are getting 2 strands. That means how many pairs of earrings are you going to make? Oh my goodness me. The world is your oyster. Crystal clear. I mean, beautiful diaphanity, which means transparency through the gemstone. The light is really sparkling throughout, and you've got a chance to get this amazing decadent duo topaz, a real collector's treat on this. Of course, as I say, with it being feature birthstone for the back end of this year, you're going to get something special on this deal. We want to give you the chance to own these types of feature stones. Certainly some of the only times we've seen topaz, it's been in and it's been straight back out again, certainly in strands like of this quality. I can tell you now, this is going to be a sellout deal again, because you are getting for one price tag 2 strands. Now, one strand comes in at £24.95. Therefore, 2 strands, pretty much £50. Each strand £24.95. Put them together, should be pretty much £50. Or alternatively, you buy one and you get another one for £10. So you buy one for £24.95, you get the second strand for £10. It's not going to hang around. I have last of stock, unfortunately. This is a limited available offer. $34.95 is all you pay. This is a certain decadent duo, a beautiful opportunity. If you want to join us, now is the time to do so. Absolutely gorgeous. A really, really beautiful look. Absolutely gorgeous. Colour, colour, colour. Really, really catching the light. I just look at that and I just keep going. Okay, topaz for $24.95, great. Topaz for a tenner. When literally the first pair of earrings that Kim finds in a high street jeweller's is £199. £199. Absolutely tremendous. Absolutely gorgeous, and that is your decadent duo of a sky blue topaz with a phenomenal price tag. That's £10 only. Very impressive, very, very impressive. Talking of being impressed, you can't be anything other than impressed by our boutique collection bundle today. This is a very special bundle. This is deluxe. The words luxury have been echoing around the studio from the very start of our show today, but this is the epicenter of that luxury showcase. This is where you really do have some phenomenal qualities of opportunity. These are the pieces that, I mean, I just look at and I am bewildered by. And you know the ones I have to pick up straight away, don't you? You know I've got to pick this feature strand up straight away. I can't leave these till last. I've held off for long enough, I tell you. I shall pick them up and I shall indulge, because these are your amazing watermelon solar quartz. Now, solar quartz is effectively where you get a centerpiece to the almost like a nucleus to the center of the crystal structure. It's almost where the compression and the heat have penetrated to the point where there's this really tight network inside the stone, and then you get the crystal formation moving from that centerpiece, almost like an epicenter, you know, like the eye of the storm, they would call it. This is the eye of the crystal structure. So this is your solar quartz, and as you can see, that it then radiates with the quality of the gemstone from that center point. And these are, well, as you can see, they're classified as watermelon colour because you have that split divide in colour between the pinks and the greens. If you said to somebody in the gem world, watermelon tourmaline, well, they'd probably say multiples of millions of pounds, I would guess. It's such a rare gemstone these days. Any kind of multicoloured tourmaline is exciting, but watermelon tourmaline is massively in demand, unfortunately just not available. So you've really got that watermelon effect from this colour of our quartz, the pinks, and then of course those lovely rich greens as well. Natural formation. I will just show you that natural formation so you can see that instead of it being carved into this design, this is a beautiful natural finish to the actual. Could you imagine a centerpiece of soutache? You know, you've got, that would be your center part of the soutache, and then this would just go around. Or a ring. Imagine that on a ring. That would be good. Oh, that would be seriously good, wouldn't it? See, that's the kind of jewelry that people are going to go, ooh, what's that? That is going to be jewelry to get you noticed. That is definitely jewelry to get you noticed. I mean, some of them are thinner and some of them are thicker. I will just profile this as well. You see? So you do have a little bit, some of them are, oh, in fact, I'll put them side by side. So they are totally unique, totally, in fact, let me put that on the hand and show you the rise on that. That would be an amazing solitaire. That's a cracker. So you have here your solar quartz. Okay, that's strand number 1, and I know I haven't moved on from that, but I did warn you that I've been waiting for 2.5 hours to get to this point, so I'm going to indulge in this. I think these are gorgeous. Now already I can tell you allocation has taken place on this bundle, and I'm now into limited stock on this limited edition boutique collection, and I've only shown you one of the feature strands. Now I'm going to move straight to another feature strand, and that's what the boutique collection is about statement strands to your collection, and you have certainly got that. Wow. Well, you know what you've got here in an instant, because it couldn't be any other gemstone than rainbow moonstone, graduated faceted rice beads that you have here, 10 by 6 to 10 by 6 is the smallest, going all the way to the center, 18 by 9. Yeah, that's easy. That's serious size, isn't it? 22 centimeter strand that you have here. Beautiful faceted gemstones, really dazzling qualities. So 80 carats of your rainbow moonstone that you can see here. And again, this strand alone is £14.95. So that one strand right here, the quality, the beauty, and certainly the size of these gemstones, £14.95. I'm not stopping there. This is where the boutique really comes into its own. 1, 2, 3 further strands. Bringing together, of course, that watermelon colour from these gorgeous solar quartz with the reds and the greens of your pre-night and of your rich reds of your fuchsia agate. I mean, they're reds, they're pinks, they're raspberry. That's the colour. They're raspberries, somewhere between red and pink. That boundary is split between the two. And then adding in a final luxury flare where you have these glorious hematite coated copper colour rounds. Now that is where we could stop, but close your eyes. You got your eyes closed? Your eyes closed? Oh, Claire says she can't close her eyes because she can't do a job if she closes her eyes, but she's doing it anyway. Kim says she could do her job with her eyes shut. All right, you. Close your eyes. Ready? Close your eyes. Sheila, close your eyes.
Well, I know what's there.
Oh, yeah, you know. Ah, all right then.
But I'll still close
Do it
my
anyway.
eye.
Do it
I'll
together.
still close my eyes. And I know what's coming up, so.
Ready? Do you know what it is yet? Close your eyes again.
Oh.
What do you reckon it is? How about
those are amazing. They're
You have got 395 gold flash copper faceted cubes. These are 2.5 millimeter. It may seem like an odd number. I'd agree. 395 is an odd number, but you know what? It's not the oddest number attached to this boutique collection. Because the oddest number attached to this boutique collection is the price. You have got here 395 of your feature, and you love these. I know Sheila has just raved about these.
They're great for peyote stitching, for what I've done on the necklace there. I could have gone on and sat for hours and hours and hours and hours because I've got so many ideas, but they are, and they've got a large hole as well, so you can multi-thread through them. Fabulous. I'm going to ask Hannah if she'll keep them in stock all the time.
Yeah, they are really
they
fab,
are so fabulous, yeah. And
yeah, Hannah's our product manager. For those of you who go, who's Hannah? Hannah's one of our product managers.
Who calls her the ox, bless her?
She's known as the Ox, her name's Hannah Oxbury, so that's why she's called the Ox. Oh. And yes, she's one of our product managers, and yeah, we'll certainly have a word with her about those, because I know a couple of people have mentioned how good they are.
Yeah, fabulous.
Okay. 395 of your feature gold flash copper faceted cubes. Then on top of that, let's remind ourselves, you have got your rainbow moonstone. That in its own right is $14.95. Now, how about if I took that one strand at $14.95? How about if I said everything else you will get for £12? I mean, even if we just said we'll give you those for free, crazy, but I'm saying it, I would then be saying you can have each one of these strands, including these amazing solar quartz, including those for £4 a strand. An extra special deal heading your way right now, and you've got to make. Now, it is a limited edition bundle. It is a limited edition boutique collection. Our collections are never going to be vast. We genuinely are saying about restricted, and that's really important for you to know that we don't say it unless it's the fact. You know, the fact is that we started with a small quantity, but we're finishing this with a tremendous price tag where you've got to know it's first come, first served. It will not be anything other than come and grab it while you've got it, especially when you consider one of these strands is $14.95, therefore the rest all just £12, and achieving looks like this. And we'll just head over to Sheila, because Sheila, you've created lots of different looks within this boutique, but they're all incredibly the word's not exuberant, what is the word? Lavish. That's the word.
Yes, all quite. I do like a nice feature piece of jewellery. So yeah, I just spent hours just creating and just just seeing what happened with. But I do love the tiny cubes as well. Are, I mean, as you can see,
just add so much
some of the
luxury, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, some of these pieces just are finished by that added
are,
detail,
yes,
aren't they?
Yes.
You know, they looked good. They would look good without.
Yes.
But with them, they become luxury items almost.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the heart one. I thought that was. I really loved making that because you can. And I put the little bit of ribbon on as well, which just sort of halfway round. So it's sort of I fell in love with that, I have to say. And the one in the middle, when I look back at a distance, it's like a little cameo, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see the watermelon shape in the, can't you? Yeah.
Really, really
amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous. And the nice thing is that you've gone for quite elaborate neckline pieces, but gone for a little bit more delicate bracelets and earrings, which is quite nice to see the split and the potential. And it's interesting to see how far those gorgeous gold beads go, because really, when you think about it, you've used them multiply.
I think I've used them in everything.
Pretty much everything that you've made, and yet
this.
Look at how many you've got in here, and yet... Are you going to show us how to make this?
I am, yes.
Oh, I was just about to say, this would be a really nice piece to know how to make, because it's so effective, the reds and the golds. And again, very, very festive.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Lovely colour.
I sort of love the richness and the luxury of it, because it looks quite luxurious, doesn't it, with the reds and the golds and the... Yeah.
We're in the teens in the quantity on this one now, so we literally are down to very last of stock. If you would like to join us, limited availability, £26.95. And if you just think for £26.95 to create one of these pieces or a couple of these pieces, I mean, that really is justifiable. But to get so many incredible pieces of jewellery that Sheila's been able to inspire us with for that one price tag, and the ingredients are going to go so far, it really is what I'd classify as a no-brainer. $26.95 if you want it. Now's the time to grab it. I just every time I look at this bracelet, I just go, oh, Christmas. I do. I may as well just accept it. Yeah. I know. Yeah. So you're gonna give us a bit of Christmas vibe.
This is the basic ladder weave, which I'm sure everybody's done, but for any
new,
that sort of joined Jewellery Maker, it's called the quadrant weave, but I call it the ladder weave because you actually climb with it. And what you do is, to start with, you take a large piece of your thread and then put 4 gemstones on, okay? And then with your right hand piece of thread, take it over to the left and go to the gemstone that you first come to. So that then gives you that shape there, which is like a short diamond, isn't it, really? You know what I mean? The sort of shape of it. But it could be a cube, because if you do it that way, you can make a heart with it. And then you always have to have 4 gemstones on, but when you do your next section, you've already got 1 there. So you put, 2 on the left-hand side. Find because they're dark, there we go. 1, 2, and then put 1 on the other side, and that makes your 4 then, your 4 gemstones for your next section. And then do exactly the same as I did before, and take it across. And then, so all you do is repeat that until you've got the length that you want, okay? Now, in some instances, you can just use that as a feature piece if you want to, but, you know, so it is a very versatile technique. So and it doesn't matter really whether you put 1 on one side or 2 on the other, it still comes out the same.
Yeah.
And then I've made another section now that you can see because of time. So I'll just finish this one off again. So to begin with, you have 4 on, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, because we've always got that one in the middle. And take that across, pop it through, and just draw it together. And as you can see, you have that ladder weave section now. Now I made one earlier which was a little bit longer, so if we put that, so that is how I've sort of started there, but that's just a longer piece. And when you get to the end of your section, however long you want it, you can make this into a necklace if you want to, you can just have it as a pendant section. So you then, I've just threaded that, one of the strands through that bead there just to secure it, because that you can use later if you want to. And then I've put 6 of the little cubes on the other piece of thread, okay? And then you take it over, and your end bead there is the one opposite. You always work through the one in the middle when you want to cross weave. Okay? So if you take the thread through and down, you'll then get that section on the bracelet, which is what I've just done now, that crossover section there, okay? And then you then do it again, so you take 6. Now these, as I say, these have got really large holes, as you can see, so they will, some of them are stuck together, but they come apart very easily, as I will show you. Just there you go. Thank you. So if I put 6 on there, 1, 2, 3, whoops. See how that popped open really easily there? They were stuck together, but they're only just very easy to separate. So we've got 6 on there, and then we take that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we take that across. So what you're doing with this crossover section, you're following the gemstone that's in the middle. So there we go. So you actually follow that on. I'll do one more, because then I'll show you how you do the crossover section that's in the middle, which you can do the crisscross all the way along if you want to, if you just wanted to use these cubes as a main feature bead for going all the way across. Then obviously that's your choice to sort of do however you want to. So where are we now?
Just to let you know, of this boutique collection, I only have 4 left. 4 only available on this boutique collection. So if you do want to get it, well, be one of the 4 to get it, or unfortunately, it's gone. So if you would like it, now's the time to either dial to a free phone number that you're dialing, or 800 644 655, or you can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Now, so I've now done 3. Now, say if I'd got to the end of that particular section, then to go across, you just take your thread and you pop on 6 more, and then you go backwards.
Well, so you're literally just going back and doing exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So you just do exactly the same. I've got 1, 2. Whoops. 3. Actually, sometimes it's easy to do it like that, because they're quite tiny to sort of handle, really. So, but they are brilliant. And as I say, if you're into very delicate sort of peyote stitch and you know, sewing like I have done on that heart. So what you do now is you just take it across the other way, So there's the 6, and we just go across like
and you go
that.
back through the
And we go
middle
back
stitch again.
through that, the one that we went through. And because the holes are quite generous, it goes through. So if you just pull that, turn that round, and there you can see that you've now got your cross.
I'll just hold that up.
Can you hold that
There you
up to the, there we go. Just sort of obviously pull it, and then all you do then is just carry on going across, back,
Just
go
continue.
backwards, you just continue,
Yeah.
put your, and just keep
Perfect.
going. I mean, I've just done a little section in the middle because by that time I hadn't got many of the cubes left, so.
Yeah, you've
But
made most of them on the other.
Yeah, absolutely, which, but they are, I really want some more.
They are gorgeous.
They are.
If you want to join us, literally, I think we've got 1 or 2 left of this kit. It's yours for the taking. Congratulations if you got it. It's called Party Time. I think that's festive time for that, for that bracelet. We have got for you another feature offer, and it is a bit of a treat this time. Anybody who's looking for findings, anybody who's looking for their jewellery to go a little bit further, this is the one for you. You know how Sheila really liked the gold cubes? How about the silver version?
Thank you, yes.
The silver cubes, they are just so adorable, so very, very adorable. So you have got here a combination, your smaller and your larger cubes. Now these are copper based, but they are then silver flash. Silver flash is like a plating, but it's a certain thickness of plating that gives it that quality that we of course have got our reputation for. So you're getting your cubes, and you're also getting your larger cubes. So the smaller that you've seen in the gold version that Sheila's been working in that last boutique are these ones. And then we have the larger. So you've got your 2.5 and you've got your 3.5 millimeter cubes. So you've got them all of them for one price tag, 467 pieces in total. That's a lot. 467. So it is 395 of the smaller and 72 of the larger. And you can see, and I think Sheila has been very specific in saying the actual internal diameter is really significant, because of course the larger they are, the more appropriate they are to work with lots of different threads and cords and you know, to really get versatility out of them. So you've got your larger of your cubes, and then let me just show you the inner of the smaller so you can really see. These are substantial for the size that they are. They're actually really good internal diameter as well. You know, easy going to get beading thread through that of at least, so I guess 2 or 3. So here you've got it. You've got 467 of these fantastic beads in total. These are copper based with a silver flash finish, and yours for one price tag. Wow, that's a lot of it. Now, can I just say, even if you've got one strand from us today and this one pack, it then means, think about the jewellery, the piece, that beautiful bracelet that Sheila's just made. You could make that. Just think of how much luxury you're going to get for £7.95. They are going to go a very long way, very, very long way, in fact. Absolutely fantastic opportunity. If you do want to join us, now's the time to do so. £7.95 is all you pay. Your your silver flash copper beads, 467 in total for £7.95. Wow, that is significant, isn't it? If you want to join us, of course, don't forget it is a free phone number that you're dialing, and you do need to dial pretty quick on deals like this one. It's not going to hang around. 0800 644 655. Or, of course, you've got the alternative. If you've got the opportunity, join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com. Once you're logged in, click. Once you've clicked, it's yours. Queues on the lines of around about 2 minutes now, so please do be patient. I do believe this will be a sellout deal. I tell you what, we've had some sellouts today, mind, haven't we? I think we sold out of every kit, and the boutique bundle I think is now sold out, and I reckon this is going to sell. I think you've got to be prepared. If you're going to buy, you buy today, now, rather than holding off. $7.95. Congratulations to you. And it's time for the Wall of Fame. It's time for the draw, but we'll quickly read out a couple more before we give you the chance. There we go.
Lovely,
number
isn't it?
7. Let's have a look. Here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. I made this Tree of Life pendant from silver-plated copper wire, tanzanite chips and freshwater pearls. Oh, that's a combination, isn't it? Tanzanite and pearls. Everything is from JM. Let's have a look. Except for the small pearls, which are from an old necklace of my mother's that she gave me to use. Oh, how lovely. She is so supportive of my jewellery making and makes a great model for my designs. She is such a beautiful and glamorous lady. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, how lovely.
So I need a win this week as the trade show nearly bankrupted me. I just can't pass up on a good deal, and they just keep on coming with JM. Big love and hugs to you all. And that's Celeste in Southend. I see Celeste, we didn't get to find out what your mum's name is, but Celeste's mum, very, very kind of you for the pearls. Beautiful pearls indeed. And thanks for modelling for Celeste. We have got your number 7, Celeste. Good luck.
This is number 8. Now then. This is good. This is from Annette, and Annette says, "This is my take on fish chips and peas."
That's cool.
Using shellfish and shell for the chips from JM and green beans, I nearly said, green beads from my stash. Thanks to all at JM for the work you all do to bring all the lovely gemstones for us to buy. And that's from Annette Cook. That's brilliant.
That's wicked. Oh, that's funky.
Fish chips and peas.
Brilliant idea. I've got Sue in Leeds, and she says, my first attempt at a wire-wrapped pendant. This is a lovely pendant that's made from rough smoky quartz labradorite faceted drop sand rounds, wire as well. You can see there, beautiful luxury
that's
piece.
Your first, well done.
On a hammered copper wire torque necklace. Hope you like it, she says. Well, we certainly do, Sue. Congratulations to you. And you are number 9.
That's beautiful. Oh, this is lovely, isn't that? Sophisticated.
Very,
it's gorgeous.
Very.
That is number 10, and this is from Marie. Hi all at JM. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I have made a bracelet, and this is one of my few pieces not incorporating gems. I had these 9mm sterling silver balls from my stash, and I finally used them in this bracelet. I have wire wrapped the balls interspersed with triple interlocked jump rings, all in sterling silver and all from JM. It's very opulent and heavy with all the silver. It's a 40th birthday present for my daughter-in-law. I hope she likes it. Well, I think she will be absolutely thrilled and delighted. That's lovely. Well done.
Yeah, gorgeous. I have Jean from Alexandria. Jean from Alexandria in Scotland. She thought, brackets, thought I'd better put Scotland before Jenny has me somewhere in Yorkshire. How well you know our Jenny Jean. Here is my week's entry to the Wall of Fame. Totally addicted to wire wrapping. Attached is a wire wrapped pearl ring done with antique bronze. Beautiful. 1.4mm gauge wire. This is a lovely wire to work with. It seems to do what I want it to do effortlessly.
I echo those sentiments.
No wonder it's always selling out. I have sold quite a few pieces of my wire-wrapped jewellery, so I must be getting better. Definitely, G, because this is beautiful. She says, just love jewellery making and enjoy coming up with new designs. Gemma Crow's work is so inspiring, and Jenny is pure mad. She had me laughing when she was going on about the Piggy Rascals, about Piggy Rascal, the notorious PIG. I know it's a shopping channel, but she is so down to earth and funny that you forget that she's flogging your stuff. She is funny, she is. She's an absolute gem. I tell you what, you know when Jenny's in the building, that's for sure. That's all I'm going to say. Jean,
that's gorgeous, isn't it? Stunning.
I'm not surprised people are buying your work though, Jean, because that is true.
That caught our eye, didn't it? Oh, caught our eye.
Yeah, really did. I got that. Took me ages there. In number 11 you are, Jean, and great quality craftsmanship. Fabulous. Truly fabulous. We have coming your way, thank you, lovely, Zavarite garnet. Now let me just show you this. Can I just move
Sorry,
it so
yes,
that we can get a close-up, because this is coming your way very, very soon. Yes, you have Tsavorite garnet, a feature gemstone, an exceptional quality piece. In terms of getting and sourcing this gemstone for us, it's starting to become a very, very big battle. It is something of a very prized stone within the jewelry industry, but becoming more and more difficult to access. So it's coming your way, and we're very, very thrilled to give you the chance to own this today for a very exceptional price tag. I have also coming your way these magnificent faceted drops, and the quality of the craftsmanship.
Gorgeous.
The lapidary work on this strand is absolutely stupendous. You really have got that shimmering sparkle. I mean, of course, you have that midnight sky effect because of the dark blues and the golden glitz of the pirate, but those facets are truly tremendous. And then, of course, we also have, not that we could forget, Maui Kunzite, and that's come up straight up after the break, so I'm really excited. But before that, let's do our draw. Close your eyes. This is for our £50. This is for our runner-up prize. Who's going to get it? Who's going to be the lucky person to
473.
to get £50 credited to their Jewellery Maker account? Who is it, Amelia?
Well done.
Dawn Macy.
Sandra Dawn Macy. Congratulations to you. £50 credited to your account.
Oh, go on, I'll shake you.
I'm going to delve deep. I'm delving deep, girls.
Go on then.
I've got it. 350.
350.
Oh.
We've got Pamela Constantino.
Oh, Pamela Constantino, congratulations to you.
done.
£100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Congratulations to that's a treat and a half, isn't it?
Isn't it?
£100.
Well done.
Oh, the world's your oyster, Pamela. We have still lots to look forward to here, and in particular, I just want to highlight we have got jewel enamel tomorrow, but I've got something special to tell you.
Ooh.
Jewel enamel. I like you. With prices that have never been seen before. And when I say clearance, when I say prices, when I say seriously low, trembling prices, and I promise you, whatever happens tomorrow is gonna be. Liz is coming in. Now Liz is coming in. And I will just tell you that Liz is coming in tomorrow, and she is going to quiver, tremble, shake with the prices that Kim's already emailed. Kim warned me about this about 4 or 5 days ago, because she has been preparing for our enamel show, and the prices are ridiculous. Trust me, if you want to get involved in enamel, and there's a few people who have said they want to get involved in enamel, watch tomorrow. If you've already involved in enamel, watch tomorrow. We will make it worth your while. It's going to be a massive show, big show.
Because I do.
Make sure you watch. It's going to be
I need
huge.
to know a bit more.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Liz is with us tomorrow, our expert in enamel, and as I say, then the prices come in, you'll understand why you need to be watching the whole day. We've got Tsavorite, we've got lapis lazuli, but straight after the break, let's go for the luxury of Maui Kunzite. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B989HF.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
One of our most precious and prized and achieved gemstones of the moment is Maui Kunzite here on Jewellery Maker. We are genuinely thrilled to give you the chance to own this gemstone and work with it within your jewelry creations. This is the gemstone that for years sat an exclusive to the shop windows of Tiffany's. This is a gemstone that when it was first found was adored by the chief gemologist of Tiffany's, to the point that he named this gemstone after himself. In fact, when you start to look at the beauty of this stone, and in particular its incredible phosphorescent qualities, it has got to be one of the world's most prized feature gemstones. This is phosphorescent kunzite. Now, what phosphorescence is that you have got here a gemstone that sits that in natural normal daylight it retains the light within its crystal formation. This gemstone literally absorbs the light. When you then place it into darkness, it then replaces that darkness with a phosphorescent glow. Watch this, the light starts to turn down, and can you see that purple, amazing, intense quality? That's the phosphorescence. So it goes from pinks. In a daylight scenario, that phosphorescent quality transforms this gemstone into a lavender purple within darkness. It's extraordinary to see, and I know that because when I've worn this gemstone from daylight to darkness, it really just takes your breath away. Mother Nature, she just almost has thrown a curveball at this gemstone and gone, if you love the beauty and femininity of the pinks, see what I can do, and then bring you something totally different in darkness. It's a gemstone that really is, it's worth seeing to believe its luxury and its quality. I mean, just that light box scenario doesn't really do a great, anywhere near the justice of the qualities of phosphorescence that this gemstone can hold, but it gives you an indication of its potential, where you've got that feminine, soft, almost Parisian pink that can then transform into the lighter lavenders and breathtaking shades of purples that illuminate. It's a very exciting stone just on that premise, but I've got to highlight that it's one of the most difficult gemstones for us to source, and in particular in terms of mining location, we're talking about mountainous regions. Of course, when we say Maui, we're actually talking about very close to the western side of Afghanistan, right beside the Petroki mines. Now, if you've heard of Petroki Kunzite, your breath will have gone because Petroki Kunzite is one of the world's most featured gemstones, and unfortunately is now a depleted mine. We had the luxury of having it on our sister channel for some time, and it was selling in multiples of hundreds if not thousands of pounds. Now when you start to talk about mining regions, the location between Petroki and our Maui kunzite here is minimal, and therefore the same qualities and luxuries that you could find in Petroki can often be found in this gemstone here. This is the actual location we're talking about. Mining is very much based on local men, and then taken from that location. Once the gemstone has been sourced, it is then hand faceted on location. So most of these gemstones have been hand cut and hand carved by locals to the actual Maui region, and that's what makes this a special gemstone. It doesn't then have to always go off to a cutting house somewhere across the world, Brazil or Japan, etc. Many of these pieces are actually cut and created within the mining region itself. So it really is what I'd say a very, very friendly way to source gemstones, because it's giving the community within this extraordinarily mountainous region a fantastic livelihood. And that's really important. You know, part of our family business, as the Genuine Gemstone is a family business, is to make sure we're looking after the world. And that doesn't mean to say just looking after, you know, where we're sourcing from in terms of the mining area, but also the people as well. And something that we take great pride in is that we're part of a variety of charities that work alongside looking after the communities of mining areas in perhaps lesser developed locations. And that's what you're looking at here, a mining region that is not just sourcing the gemstone, but also keeping the trade within that region by cutting the gemstones as well. It's a gemstone that comes in very small pockets. In fact, the pockets are normally around about 1 to 1.5 meters, and that's it. And once you found it, you celebrate. We've got a little graph, and if you've seen this graph, it literally shows you how rare this gemstone is. And I'm just going to have to stand up just so I can show you, if that's all right. Sorry, guys. So when we bring up the graph, what you will see is that it's a full region where you might find tourmaline sourced within this location. Now this is predominantly tourmaline and other such crystal formations. The one aspect of this it's called spodumene. So kunzite is known as spodumene within the crystal, you know, if you're talking about in the gem world. Kunzite. That's it. See those little triangles? Yeah, that represents, in this vast location, just this tiny pocket is your kunzite. That's it. So in this incredible location where you source it, look at this, the tourmaline, you've got tourmaline here, look at that, just there. That's it. In tiny pockets, you will find this gemstone. So the reason that it's so difficult for us to bring it to you, it's because it's almost impossible to find in Mother Nature. It doesn't come in vast quantities. And in this type of mining area where you have a mountainous region where there's a variety of different crystal structures forming, this would be a tiny percentage of a gemstone to actually source. So it's really, really important for us to accept that we won't have access to this gemstone on a regular basis on our channel. We don't have it on our sister channel, and when we do have it, we're talking about you're paying hundreds of pounds because it is so difficult to source. That's just one aspect of this gemstone, but its quality and its luxury means that people are fighting over this gemstone to work with within the jewelry industry. Its phosphorescence, it's known as the evening gemstone because of its phosphorescence. You think about that and you go, oh, that's exciting. And then let's go down to the very beginning when it was first found, sourced by the chief gemologist of Tiffany's, named by Henry Platt himself, the owner of Tiffany's, and he named it after the gemologist who found this gemstone, and of course that was Kunz, hence the name kunzite. And as you can see, this is an exclusive opportunity. You're about to own a piece of true Mother Nature's treasure. Difficult to find, exceptionally beautiful, and a history from Tiffany's. Now that is just 3 of the reasons that I know you are going to love working with this gemstone. But there's another reason. And that other reason is that instead of paying hundreds of pounds like you might do even on our own sister channel, you could be handing over for Maui kunzite hundreds of pounds. Instead of handing over that, you have got a feature, and look at this, it's not just ones or twos, you're getting a full strand of kunzite. Look at the size of these. You could create your own centerpiece kunzite ring if you wanted to. You could be really making this special, and the nicest part about it, forget the hundreds of pounds. You know about the rarity now. You know how difficult it is to source. You know that this is a gemstone that can glow in darkness, and you also know it's a gemstone that if somebody says that's beautiful, you can call this the Tiffany gemstone, and you've got it all for one price tag. And it's not hundreds, it's just $29.95. Now that's why this is such a really exciting gemstone. And when you start to appreciate the history from even just as simple as this is a gemstone that quite simply sat as the centerpiece, and I mean it literally was the trophy gemstone for Tiffany's for years, and you've got the chance to own it for $29.95. You just don't expect for this kind of gemstone to hang around very often. Maui kunzite, a location close to the Patroki mines, which means the true gemstone prestige that you are going to be working with. The luxury of knowing that you've got the softest of delicate pinks from a gemstone that then can be a breathtaking neon purple. That's the phosphorescent quality of this gemstone. The reason that so many jewelers want to work with it is because it has almost two different essential looks, daytime to evening time. And why wouldn't you want that from your jewelry? Why wouldn't you want that quality? And you've got it here for $29.95. If you want to join us, this is for me, you know, and I mean, I sold a Maui kunzite yesterday. I did, a Maui kunzite, and it was... Now, it was in gold because, of course, Maui kunzite sits in gold on our sister channels because that's the luxury of the gemstone. And the facts are solid gold, feature solitaire, you're paying hundreds of pounds. That's it, hundreds of pounds. And yet you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That means each one of those kunzite is less than £2. That's less than £2. And I can tell you, you can tune in any one of our days on our sister channels and you'll be paying £200 for this type of gemstone. £2 a piece of Maui kunzite. Try and find it anywhere else. I know, Ed's just walked in with a mouth that has just...
£2.
£2.
My favourite gemstone.
It's you know, the history of it, of course, it's £2 though. £2.
Crazy talk.
And of course, you don't have to take my word for it. You've got 30 days to try and find anywhere else that can do Maui kunzite for £2. That's the challenge. In fact, I set you a challenge right now. Buy it now for $29.95 and you've got 30 days. My challenge is try and find kunzite of this quality from the Maui region. Of course, Maui is right beside the Patroki mine, so you're talking top quality location. Try and find it for £2. It's there. The challenge is there. And actually, you know, I really would love to hear from you if you've got the chance to do a bit of research. I know the research that I've got. I know the research that I have, but actually, £2. £2. I can't. I'm just leaving it there. £2. Amazing. Buy it now while you've got it. Congratulations. I don't think this is the kind of strand that'll hang around for often. It is a free phone number that you're dialing. You can join us on the web at www.JewelleryMaker.com. Right then, what should we move on to? What do you fancy doing? We're going straight to the Zavarite garnet. We're going straight to the Zavarite garnet. Oh my goodness me. Back-to-back deals. Back-to-back deals on collector's gemstones. And at the start of this show, I mean, Sheila, we did say it was going to be a bit of a luxury show.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it has been. I mean, that strand is just beautiful. The pink in it is stunning. Gorgeous.
And then we're moving to Zavarite garnet. And I know for obviously a designer like yourself, these are the gemstones that stimulate creativity.
They do, yeah, they do. But because you can sit them, you can make a circle of sort of round sort of gemstones of any size, and then you can sit those in between and you can actually work around them. So you've got a sort of a different dimension of the circle, because it's not just a plain circle, it goes in and dips in and out with the different sizes. So if that makes sense, but they are so versatile, as I said before, like the gold cubes with peyote. And,
could you imagine with the gold cubes and that green zavarite?
Yeah, and those are, if you've got some wire and you actually put those on, you know the flower I made earlier?
Yes.
If you actually put some gemstones on that tiny and, you know, through the very fine wire and actually make the petals out of the gemstone, they look stunning.
That's creating luxury instantly. That really is creating luxury jewellery in an instant. Now we have to just highlight the fact that this is a gemstone that once again must be highlighted as something of a special find, and this is what I mean by luxury offers today, because this gemstone, when it was first discovered in 1967, was found in the Zavo National Park, hence that's where its name now derives from, the zavarite garnet. It's a piece that really is special. Interesting enough, there is a connection between the kunzite and this gemstone. Do you want to know what it is? It was named by the same person as the kunzite, named by Henry Pat of Tiffany's. So this gemstone wasn't found by Tiffany's. It was actually just named by Tiffany's once they discovered what it was. When they first thought it was an amazing quality of emerald. They'd never seen emerald like it. The greens and the clarity they'd never seen. Was it emerald? No. Was it then chrome dioxide? They'd never seen a green like it with this clarity, so it had to be something like that. Then they discovered a brand new, and it's only 1967, so it's one of the newer gemstones that have come to the market. Since that time, it has gone from sourcing in around 40 mining areas to 4. 40 mining areas to now just 4. And that's from 1967 to now. That's not a long time for that depletion of mines to just literally go. So when you consider that we're now within that tiny period of time for gem hunting, that's tiny period of time, really, let's face it, this gemstone, who knows how long we have to enjoy it? Who knows the opportunities that are going to continue or not continue? Steve's been away recently. He's one of our gem hunters and our boss. He's been away recently and he's already found out that 2 of the gemstones that we have available to us right now, the mines have now been closed. So that just goes to show the pits and troughs of genuine gemstones is that sometimes, first of all, you don't know what's going to happen next. And second of all, we have no control at all over the stocking of these gemstones. So if you like it and you want it, the facts are, and I say it all the time, everyone goes, oh, she would say that, she asked it. No, the facts are is you don't know what's going to happen next. Steve went out to buy one particular gemstone over in one of the gem fairs. He went to see if he can meet up with a couple of people, and the mine's now closed. So that's how simple it is. You think it's going to be there and it's gone. That's what you've got to remind yourself of. Genuine gemstones, there's no guarantee they're going to be around. And of this quality, when you think of that depletion of the mines from 44 mines, I think it was, now down to 4 mines, that is serious depletion. That means it may not... Okay, you're going to have to accept the fact that this is not going to hang around. I've already got 30 allocated, and like that, it's going to go. If you want to join us, it's a limited edition zavarite garnet strand, and you will not believe what we can do for this luxury gemstone. Yours for the taking for just $17.95. It's all about the luxury. These beautiful rondelles that have got that real zest of colour. Was first discovered and was thought to be a feature emerald that had never been seen before. I tell you what, for me, there is many a case to be had that this is far more exclusive, far more desired. It is truly powerhouse colour, and when you remind yourself that from 40 plus mines to now 4 mines in the last 30 something years, that just goes to show how very much we have to live in the moment for genuine gemstones. We have to really enjoy the fact that they're here while we've got them, because who knows what the history of the gemstone will be in the future. $17.95 is all you pay for this limited edition strand, zavarite garnet with a graduated faceted rondelle from 2x1 to 4x2 millimeter. True quality. Shall I put it against the neckline just to show the colours against the skin? Because I think that's really when you get a sense of prestige. Wow. You see, the thing is, you make a piece of jewellery from a gemstone like this, you will get commissions, won't you? You're just going to get people go, oh, could you make me that? Oh, can I have that? Oh, so you've got to buy two strands, just so you've got one for yourself and then one in the back, so you're ready to make that commission piece that somebody's going to want for themselves. £17.95 for your Zavarite garnet. These are graduated faceted rondelles. Fantastic treat. Right then, where should we go? Sorry, I paused a little bit there because she's working me hard, which is fine, but actually in the same sense, she's working herself hard on these deals. And I have to say, this is one heck of a deal. Okay, well, you've just got those beautiful greens of your Zavarite, and if you want to keep layering the greens of colour, then perhaps this is the way we do it. Ah, look at the length of that strand. I thought that was going to be like a strand of distinction, maybe half of that length, but it's not. It's a full length of peridot. Yes, it's peridot. Oh, thank goodness it's back. 2mm and 3mm peridot that you're getting in this combination. Then on top of that, we're bringing you your malachite. Well, just get me on the subject of malachite, and I rave about this gemstone. I find it fascinating. What I love is that each one of these gemstones has its own story to tell. It feels like this is like a bookshelf, and all the books have got their own little story inside, and this gemstone is a story in each stone because of its pattern and its print. But these are historical gemstones. This is literally like reading the historical novels, where you've got history of each stone as it forms by the banding of the Earth's crust. And that's what we've got to remember. This is literally Mother Nature in every single stone, and you can see that reflection. Book by book, history by history, you are getting something special in each one of these stones. And this strand alone, highly prized malachite, real top gemstone at the moment. Very much about the vintage flair with you working with these. In the Victorian era, malachite was a hugely popular gemstone alongside carnelian. They were the big stones for the hierarchy, for anybody in the upper classes. Malachite and carnelian were the symbol of money, and you've got that symbolic quality to the full length of that strand. Your one strand alone, that one strand of malachite, is £15.95. And let's face it, malachite, it's not cheap. And it's genuine malachite. And I'll highlight again, we work with gemologists. We have our in-house gemologists here. We have laboratory tests to ensure that when we give you malachite, you know exactly that that's what it is. There are many places these days that are trying to replicate malachite, doing lots lower pricing, fair dues, but actually they are still selling it like it's malachite, and it's not. So if you want to get the real deal and you want to be really, really trusting of a company, come to us, because we can give you the guarantee of laboratory tests, certificate of authenticity, and to back it up, we have in-house gemologists. So every time we put something to wear, you know exactly what you're getting. There's no point being called the Genuine Gemstone Company if you're not going to sell genuine gemstones. That's guaranteed on this one. Malachite, a feature gemstone that comes in at $15.95. But then, how about we do $15.95 for the malachite and bring you 2 strands of peridot, and together the price tag you've got a strand of peridot for £1. Each one of those strands of peridot is £1. £1 for a strand of peridot. Oh my goodness me. So each one of those ooh, did you get the bead loom? Oh, that's yes. Peridot for bead.
Yes.
That is bead loom perfection, isn't it? That really is perfect. If you want to join us, of course, peridot August birthstone. So if you are going to be selling your jewellery on your craft stores and things like that, you want to have every birthstone available for people to buy for Christmas gifts, then peridot. Don't have a huge quantity of peridot in our building and in our vaults. When the peridot comes in, it kind of goes out. You know, it just doesn't hang around. It's not one of those that we can always guarantee is going to be in our stock list. So it's quite nice to have it. For £1, £1 a strand. Aha, £1 a strand, and you're not surprised to hear that it is flying. This is your green perfection, a story to tell from each one of those malachite banding stones, and then you've got 2 strands of peridot, each one of them £1 a piece. Amazing deals like this one still to come. I've got the next half hour to fill full of opportunity, and just to highlight, I've got these beautiful little drops just to add in the greens. Isn't that beautiful? Green onyx to match. Don't you think that those colours, I just love that Mother Nature gives different shades of colour. Absolutely beautiful. And one of the nicest things about Mother Nature, you know, if you went out into the countryside and you took a little, you know, you almost like memorised all of the different colours that you saw. And I say, just look at all of the greens. Now, there is not one green that is exactly the same within Mother Nature. It feels like the grass is one colour, the trees are another colour, the hawthorn bush is another, then you've got these beautiful... Every single green is different shades, different layers. And that's the same with genuine gemstones. Every colour is different. The malachite has got a real rich opulence, you know, the zest of the peridot, and then this lovely illuminating quality to your green onyx. And as you can see there, really nice transparency to this gemstone as well. Now this is a brand new strand today. I don't think I've ever seen us do this shape before in this onyx. I don't think I've ever seen us, but this has got all of the opportunity for you to be able to do a very nice, perhaps tribal or Aztec feel. Really gorgeous look. You've got there 135 carats of green onyx. These are graduated plain rice beads at 9x5 to 18x9, top drilled at 22 centimetre strand. Can I just pop this on my neckline? Can I just do that? I just want to show you how it creates this. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? That really just, it's like a fan, isn't it, across the neckline. And again, you know those lovely spacer beads that you might have got from the boutique collection, or of course we did those gorgeous spacer cubes, that the silver with the copper with the silver, you've got it there again. You know, you really do have that colour coming beautifully through. Really impressive quality. You've got 135 carats of your green onyx. I mean, you could almost do like that lovely tassel effect, you know, you could bundle them. So because of the way that they've been cut, the top drill really allows that cascade effect, doesn't it? It gives a chance for them to be almost petals as well. You could make some really beautiful blooming posies of a flower because of those individual, and it's just because they've been really well cut to get that top drill, to get that drop and that cascade. Yours for the taking. It's a green onyx graduated plain rice bead that I'm offering you here. Great transparency, really nice movement through the gemstone into the colour, because I've just put it against my skin, and as I put it against my skin like that, I can actually see the glow of the green onto my skin. I don't know whether you can even pick that up, but there's a green glow. You probably can't because of the light, but you could just about, it's literally green onto my hand. That's how transparent the gemstone is. The colour is moving through and giving this beautiful radiance, that glow through the stone. So what can we do on this? You're getting lots and lots on this one strand. So it's going to go a long way. What can we do? How about lots of potential, lots of opportunity, lots of diversity for $11.95, and that's important, isn't it?
I'm just looking at the shapes. They're slightly longer, aren't they, than what we use for flowers? But if you were to use those, do like 2 layers of flowers. Do one flower and then a smaller flower on the top.
Yes.
They're a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. They're
because of
so vibrant because of the graduation. Yeah, that would look beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
And with
colours.
the gorgeous greens that we've just done, with the zavarite, the peridot, the malachite, and of course those lovely spacer beads. Whether you've got the silver or you've got the gold from the boutique, either way, $11.95 really going to go a long, long way to adding that detail, isn't it? Gorgeous look. Where should we go to next? Oh, then. Oh, heck. Let's have a look and let's go for a little bit of colour.
Ooh, I like those.
And look at that.
Wow.
That's a real pop, isn't it?
Christmas.
Exactly, and I will just do this because, you know, if you've got the greens and then you're going to get the reds. I mean, ha! Are you sure this is not a Christmas show in disguise, Kim? You kind of have gone a little bit Christmas. She said not on purpose, but maybe subliminally. Maybe somebody like Darren, whatever his name is, Darren Brown, has slowly penetrated. You will be thinking Christmas. Right, you've got here, if you've got the greens, get the reds. I mean, it's just got that festive vibe about it, hasn't it? You've got here a combination, 2 strands, and those 2 strands are your Redigate and clear quartz faceted rounds. They're 10mm, and you've also got your red colour quartz plain drops, and these are 6x4 and they're 36cm strand. We're adding in with this lovely combination of the red leather. Ooh, nice red leather. 5 meters of your red leather, and that's 2mm. And we're adding in your 1mm satin cord, and that's 10 meters of that. So 20 meters, pardon me, no, big pardon, 15 meters of cord and leather. And then on top of that, 2 strands with all of those lovely reds that are just going to really illuminate and add real colour and pop. I love that leather. I really like that. What are you laughing at?
Well, when Steve used to present in the early days, when we had some of the leather, he said he had an obsession with the smell from the leather. So I'm glad he's not here because he won't hear that. But he did. He kept sniffing it. It is addictive. It's a bit like tar, isn't it? And you know what I mean, though, that how the smell draws you, and you sort of want to keep smelling it.
I used to love when I was younger. My mum was a teacher, and so when I used to go to the school that she taught at, and so I had to wait for her, and she was like doing obviously school preparation after school. Yeah. And one of my favourite things about waiting was that they used to clean the corridors with this Domestos.
Yes. I know what you mean.
It was my favourite smell. And my mum used to go, right, it's time to go. And I go, like, get it in. Okay, time to go now. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I had a bit of an issue with that. It probably explains quite a lot about my education. When I was going, I'll have a smell of the Domestos before I go, Mum. So yes, the smells do it. And, you know, genuine leather has got a really, and you know that it's leather. I know that's silly, but lots of places do leatherette and, you know, the pretendy stuff. This is the real deal, and you can tell not just from the smell but actually of the feel. You know, the way that you're going to create your jewellery is often influenced by the quality of the ingredients that you're working with. Hot heat. I mean, she's done so well today. I mean, you've done so well today. Hot heat. Let's just let that one go, shall we? Yeah, good. Kim says she's a bit embarrassed by that. Kim's my producer. For those of you who watch for the first time, Kim's my producer. She's the lovely lady who gives you all of these great deals, and she puts the bundles together. So she creates the bundles, and she names them. All I can say is that she's good at some parts of her job, and then other parts she's just a little bit lacking. Hot heat is the name of this bundle. She says she's going to make up for the bundle name with the price. You get 5 meters of leather, you get 10 meters of your satin cord, plus your 2 strands. Let's get festive. Yes, we'll accept the rubbish names if you then give us great prices like that one, Kim. We're accepting of that. £8.95 is all you pay. Hot heat. Yours for the taking. If you want just 0800 644 655, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. And don't forget that if you've paid your postage and packaging once today, of which I'm sure you have because you've had so many great deals today, £2.95 is your standard delivery. You can add as many times as you like on that single postage and packing offer. So that effectively means you can literally add every single offer I've done for you today onto one delivery order of £2.95, and it'll be posted. It'll come out to you hopefully 3-4 days. That's it. Hopefully before even the end of the week you'll be getting this. Wouldn't that be amazing if you had this for the end of the week and you only paid £2.95 for delivery? Give or take, of course, give or take the delivery circumstances. If you want to guarantee the delivery, express delivery is only £4.95. So it's only another £2 if you want to have it, you know, and then delivered by courier. It's up to you, your choice. Let's have one more smell. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Straight to... Oh heck, that drawer looks like it's about to break. So many deals today that I think we might break our desk today. Wow. Ooh. Check out. These are huge. And Sheila, I noticed your earrings today. Very similar.
They are, yeah, very similar. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they really are.
And I've worn and worn and worn these.
Have you?
So many times, yeah. In fact, I think I made them a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely not too heavy for earrings then, are they?
No,
They're just it's quite dramatic, really dramatic look. So you have here these amazing black stripe agate clear quartz bicones, 20 by 18 to 23 by 20. So we're talking size really, aren't we? Really significant size. Then on top of that, you've got your little drops. They're not so little now, are they? Black sardonyx drops that you have here. These are puffy pairs and they are 18 by 13. Really nice, significant. You could actually mix those together, couldn't you? Could you kind of do mix them up like you could have... Oh, I'm not holding them properly, but I was thinking, I wondered if you could like, have them both, so you could go bicorn drop, bicorn drop, bicorn drop, you know, and then intermix them. I'm not sure, it might just be quite a nice feature neckline piece. Quite dramatic though. A great combination, really quite impressive centerpieces for your jewelry collection. Of course, every single one of these pieces is different. You know, when you've got the sardonyx, you've got some of the banding and some of them plain black. When you've got the agate and you've got the quartz, you've got sometimes more of the agate, more of the quartz. Sometimes you've got a little bit of medley of both. You know, they're all going to be different. That's the lovely thing about working with strands like this. Every single piece you make is unique. Talking of unique, Dark Drama is a combination. It's better name. Bit better. Could have been better, but it's... You got here your Dark Drama combination. It's your sardonyx and your agate with quartz. It's a big carat weight, mind, isn't it? Over 600, yeah, nearly 700 carats that you're looking at here. A big opportunity for a small price tag. It is a limited stock bundle. It's not going to hang around. Lots of our deals today are definitely not going to hang around at $8.95. Lots of our bundles today have sold out. Lots of our kits have sold out today. Lots of our luxury items have sold out today. With that in mind, if you see something that you like, please make sure that you make that commitment to buy them now. In the live show in particular, if you're watching on the live show, buy it while we've got it available. If you're watching on repeat, go for it. You know, there might be, even if you know, we think it's sold out, sometimes things happen and perhaps somebody's card doesn't go through, or, you know, whatever happens, we might have one or two left in stock. It's always worth giving it a go. It's all worth giving it a chance to own these deals. 0800 644 655. You can dial. You can dial that number now. Dial it if you like. And you can have a cup of tea as well, Father. It is 0800 644 655. www, that was my Yorkshire accent, www.jewellerymaker.com is where you can join us. Dark Drama. $8.95 yours for the taking. Where shall we go to next? Now then, shall we go? Oh, shall we go for these? Now you might have seen these once before. We are giving you some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces today. Now, you might have seen them before, but you won't have seen them a lot. And that's one of the things that we were very much in the moment of thinking, well, some people might have seen this, some people might not, so let's give you the chance. We've got these gorgeous, almost like ice cubes coming. But how about this? First of all, let's talk about your multicolour crackled agate butterfly beads. Whew, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So you got your pinks, your greens, your blues, your purples, all mixed together. Oh, look at that. Oh, those of you that know me, those are my colours now, aren't they? They could be actually little dicky bow ties as well, couldn't they? They'd be quite cute as little You could actually make it into a dicky bow tie, just a one centerpiece. That'd be, or as a ring. Actually, you put it across that way, couldn't you? And make it, let me do it with another piece. What about with that one, with the little cross? That's cool, isn't it? Looks like the Scottish flag, if it was a bit bluer, doesn't it? So anybody from Scotland, if you like this. Obviously, I'm only joking. This is the only one that'll guarantee that you've got the cross on it, and I certainly can't guarantee that every single piece will have a cross. I have to say that. You've got a combination of all these lovely butterflies. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 butterflies, and lots of attention to detail, multiple colours, which give you lots of different looks, and yours for the taking for one price tag of £7.95. £7.95 is all you pay. If you do want to join me, well, now's the time to do so. Beautiful, beautiful look. Really easy wear jewellery is available to be made from this kind of combination of gemstones. And one of the nicest parts is the size of these really could be versatile for rings, centerpieces to wristwear, or alternatively neckwear, but it could also be a really nice accent to another look altogether. And you can see that the one that you've got a close-up on, that's actually got some really nice yellows and honey colours as well, whereas the strand that I've got, purples, greens, blues and turquoises and pinks. So every single piece will be different, every single strand will be unique, as you can see that. £7.95 is all you pay. Now, I've given you a bit of a heads up on this. Now I'm going to give you the chance to own it. Brand new strand of lapis lazuli. Now, when you start to say lapis lazuli in the jewelry industry, they'll all go, oh, the Cleopatra stone. You know, everybody knows that this is a gemstone that has a historical reference to Cleopatra. She fell in love with this gemstone. She crushed the gemstone actually and used it even as her eye powder she just fell in love with the blues. And when you see this quality, you understand why, because the blues are just mesmeric. The quality of lapis lazuli is so very, very beautiful. Now let's just pop it over my hand and show you it in action. Really exciting, isn't it? These are faceted drops where you have got here a full range of size. 9 by 6 is your smaller, working its way to some of the largest lapis lazuli in these faceted drops that I've seen. 17 by 10. I mean, they really could be quite the most incredible earrings, couldn't they? You've really got some luxury to be had. I think this is one of our more luxurious quality lapis lazuli, and you can tell that by the faceting. I mean, this is high regarded lapidary work. Lapidary work is, of course, is the cut of a gemstone, and when you get it cut like this, you've got to accept that this is time that is taken. And when I start to rotate, can you see how the light really does move beautifully off each one of the individual facets being the individual cuts to the gem itself. One of the interesting things about a cut like this is that you go, oh, isn't that beautiful? But then what you do is forget how long it would have taken to actually cut each one of those stones. And I've had the privilege of being able to watch a gemstone like this be cut, and I can tell you now, I stood and watched for probably around about, I probably watched for about 3/4 of an hour, and I'd suggest that maybe a third of the stone had been cut by that point, and that wasn't finished polished, that wasn't finished to go, that was literally just one hour. That's how much of a painstaking exercise it is to get this type of diamond shape to almost a briolette quality to these gemstones. It really is a highly skilled profession, the lapidary industry. And when you see the luxury of this cut to this gemstone, fabulous opportunity for you. You've got here 165 carats of your lapis lazuli with lots of potential because of the size range. Quite like the chance that you've got such a big range of gemstones, 9 by 6 to 17 by 10. Working together, your chance to get this is right now for just £14.95. And as I say, the quality of the cut, the quality of the gemstone is what we have to really appreciate on this gem. And you can understand why Cleopatra fell in love with this gem, because it has so much luxury about it, so much indulgence. I mean, if you did get, she knocks everything over, if you got, I wonder if actually, let's go with that gold because it's a little bit like, if you got those beautiful spills, I mean, look at that together. That really would work nicely, wouldn't it? This is your satin cord you have got here. Of course, we did a fantastic deal, trade show deal, festive trade show almost, price tag on these spills. You got in total 50 meters, that's 5 in each one of these, 10 spills for $9.95. So that's $9.95 for that offer. So that's your satin spills. And I just thought with the blues and the golds, they just work so well. Such a nice harmony. $14.95 for that gorgeous look. Straight on we go. Now Sheila's challenge. Take a look at this quality, and I mean, I have to say these are absolutely spectacular. In fact, I'm going to hold them out like this just to show you them. I've just not seen a colour like it before on the channel. I've just not seen us do anything like this. I can't even think of what kind of a finish it is, because it's wrong to give it, would you say golden?
I think it's got more golden tones than, yeah, it's a little bit of sort of orangey, but they're gold, aren't they? You know what I mean? That they're, yeah.
Definitely got that quality about them. So it's golden colour-coated chalcedony that we're offering you here in these gorgeous graduated faster drops. Again, great range of size, 8 by 5 to 14 by 11. And I mean, again, just for me, I just can't help looking at these and think of autumn. I just can't help but to see the warmth of the glow and that golden shimmer, that lustrous beauty about these stones is what makes it so special. I mean, if I just move this, you can really see that quality coming through.
Sparkle's amazing. Beautiful.
See, and when you say the word sparkle, I think more diamond sparkle, and I think like internal. For me, this is almost like a glow. You know, it has like
it
this.
is,
you know, like a. You think about the sun.
But from where I am, it's like flashing lights.
Right. But I was just, you know, when you think of the sun, you think like haziness.
Yes, yeah.
You know, around it. I don't know what the word is.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yes.
That's what it feels like.
Yes.
And I don't know what. What's the word for when the sun has that halo about it? Is there a, you know what I mean? When you look at the sun and you can see that.
And you've got like the sort of.
Yeah,
but it's like an orangey sort of gold.
That's it.
Ring round it, isn't it?
Yeah. There must be a word for it.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
There must be a word to describe it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. But it has that. That's what it feels like. It has this beautiful glow about it.
It is absolutely.
Kim says she's going to see if she can find out.
Yeah.
No pressure, Kim. It's got a glow. But actually, it's interesting that you're saying from a distance.
From
it's
here,
more sparkly.
The sparkle and it's to me, it's looking like different sort of tones of the sort of golds and the oranges. It's beautiful, absolutely stunning,
really enchanting. Really, I've just
not
seen
anything like this. It's the most unusual colour, actually.
That's what I like about it.
I haven't seen. You know, it really catches your eye. It really does.
Now, not only have you got your golden colour chalcedony, you've also got your bronze finish to this look by adding in your copper colour coated hematite.
Antique
qualities really in this combination, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real got that flair about it. Oh,
gorgeous for. I mean, I've gone into sort of more wedding-y type jewellery with it, and I'm just thinking for mother of the bride or the groom. You know what I mean? It's so beautiful. Love it.
Not surprising. This is already popular. Not surprising at all. Okay, let me just tell you one thing. You can buy this one strand of your chalcedony drops for one price tag. And that price tag is $14.95. The whole bundle is $14.95. Yes, I know, makes no sense at all, but why should it? This is Jewellery Maker. I've never said that Jewellery Maker makes sense, certainly with our prices. You have got here a fantastic deal. So the strand alone of here, if you chalcedony, that on its own is $14.95 if you bought it separately. But the nice news is you're going to buy both the chalcedony and the hematite for the same price tag. That is effectively buy one and get one free. Buy the chalcedony, get the hematite for free. $14.95 is all you pay. Congratulations to you. Beautiful quality, really, really gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning.
Now, so we gave you the sunstone as well, didn't we,
Sheila?
Sheila?
You did.
And I'll put those together now so that you can see how much of a beautiful look.
It was. Thank you, Kim. Love that.
I have to say, I'm not surprised.
I absolutely loved it. I wish I'd have had
Colours
more.
are gorgeous, and the more I'm seeing it, the more I go, okay, awesome. The more I can't help. I know it's probably a bit boring to just say the word, yeah, awesome, but actually that's what I see. That's exactly, and often it's better to say what you see, and this is such an autumnal inspired bundle, and you've really captured the luxury of these gemstones, but kept with almost the authenticity of those warming colours.
Yeah.
Really kept that going. Beautiful jewellery, Sheila.
Thank you. It's just, it just shouts out, doesn't it? It's glamour, really, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, and you could wear those as a set.
You could wear.
But actually, the nice thing is that you could wear them individually as well, and they'd be still just as impressive.
Oh yes, yeah, definitely.
£14.95 for your golden sheen hematite and chalcedony. So you buy the chalcedony, those drops, and you get the hematite for free.
I mean, if you were to be selling it at a craft fair or wherever you sort of, maybe a party at home, you could actually ask $14.95 just for the bracelet on its own.
Oh, easily.
So for sort of $14.95, you've got 4 gem-heavy pieces, haven't you?
Yeah, that could easily be. I mean, if you wanted, you could sell them as a little set
as
well.
As a set, yes, absolutely.
I just love that colour.
And
I can't get over how much I love that colour.
I want more.
Yeah. No, I just want to see it in action. Because I just want to go, oh, what I mean, where can I go with this? I just think I need to have some Christmas invitations. For work,
yes. Opulence, splendour, just Hollywood. It's just everything, isn't it?
I see what you mean by they really sparkle.
They do
from
sparkle,
a distance, don't
yeah, they do.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Beautiful, and of course, let's not forget that sunstone.
And that they go so well together, don't they?
Just?
It's as though they're made for each other.
Yeah, definitely. And you've used that sunstone not just within the detail on the floral pieces, but you've also used those as part of the neckline.
Finishing the
neckline
well. Off, yeah.
And again, look at those colour combinations. They're so well matched, aren't they?
Oh, they are. I think they're idyllic.
And what a surprise! What she used as well. Those little spaces. You love those, don't you?
I do love them, yeah, they do.
Definitely, for Christmas, can we just make a note? If Hannah Roxbury's watching, Hannah Roxbury, who's our product man, right, just for Christmas, right, for Christmas
all year
Day.
round.
No, for Christmas Day, your stocking, we're going to fill it with just those little...
Yeah, we could have some antique bronze ones, couldn't we? Some rose-coloured.
You're going to have a stocking, and that's it.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yes, that's fine. Yes, I'll mention that to Sarah.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Hannah Roxbury, you need to start ordering those again, just because that's a big stocking.
Yeah. They are so. I can find so many different ways to work with them.
Hannah Roxbury's now phoning.
Good.
She's
I'm
in
going
the
up
gallery.
in a minute to see her.
Yeah, she's in the gallery. No, she's phoning into the gallery now. Yeah, she's saying.
Okay.
Is she saying yes?
Yes. I'm going to see her in a minute and sort her out.
Hannah says she's on it.
Fine, brilliant. You can always trust Hannah.
I know. She's a good girl.
She's there.
£14.95 for the dynamic duo of the hematite and the chalcedony, and then you've got your sunstone for £6.95. Beautiful look. Let's not forget, of course, just to add in those gorgeous colours, and let's keep in the autumn and the Christmassy flavourings. How about this? I mean, actually, if we just take those colours, look at those. They would go really nicely. Look at
They're
those.
stunning, aren't they? Wow, how many's on?
Beautiful. $9.95 for 50 meters of your satin cord. It's a 10 pack, which means it's 5 meters of each. Loads of colours, loads of opportunities, shop-opportunities even as well. Absolutely gorgeous look. So 50 meters in total of your satin cord. We have just got to highlight, don't forget, we have got a big show tomorrow. It is our enamel show with Liz, and she is gonna do some serious creative techniques, and we're going to do some big selling. Hi, handsome boy.
Hi,
Freddie. Gorgeous Freddie.
Aren't you gorgeous?
Goodbye, Freddie.
Bye.
Bye.
Freddie, can you wave?
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.